Right, so what's the action cam looking like? Do you want me to adjust it, or can you see everything all right?
Yep.
We can't see the action cam.
All we've got is getting green screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just try refreshing your Twitch stream, and you'll probably find it updates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Do you want me to adjust the action camera? Is it all Dreadworm at the moment? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, so where did we get to? Did we just did the darkness roll, didn't we? Did Vicky roll a 1 or something?
Yeah, because we had the storm turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
No, that's monsters. I didn't roll the darkness roll.
But-
Whoever goes before me rolled the darkness roll.
Okay. So Dave, you're a bit muffled by the way, so you might have to get a bit closer to your microphone or something.
I'm sat right next to the phone.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Right, so we generated, so we got ambushed by 3 Scorn Shaman, which I've already put down. I'm just going to point to them. They have to go as far away as possible because they're ranged, so I kind of figured that they might have to go at the end of that corridor. Unless you guys... Yeah, it will be hard to get to them. If we put them at the end of the quest room, they're actually closer than they'd be at the end of that corridor, so I figured that's probably where they've got to go. That's not great news for Jack though. And then we also need to generate 1d6 Scorn Savages, so who wants to roll that?
I will.
How many we got?
Vicky.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get those out then. And these are going to be ambushing us?
My gun plays at an angle. That's flattened it out now.
Okay,
That's
so
rolling.
thinking the best way of putting these. So we've got to kind of spread them out. So we could have one next to Dave, if everyone's happy.
Maybe back in the box.
I'd love to put them back in the box. Probably got to stick one next to me and Vicky. Probably one here as well on the other side of Vicky. I've struggled to cram these in. And then the next ones are probably going to have to be...
Where did that win token go? Who did it belong to?
It belonged to the, what are they called? The Seekers, the Seeker by Dave in the doorway. So I'm gonna put it back here for the minute because I'm kind of running out of space because there's so many monsters. Right, so are you guys alright with the way they're set up, or do you want them moved around a bit?
No, there's as good a place as any. I see that.
Okay, so darkness roll is currently 1, so let's update that. Have you got any sauce, Vicky, left over from last turn?
You know what? I honestly can't remember.
I can't remember what you did last turn.
I stupidly forgot to take a picture. I don't have wounds or anything, so you wrote that down, but I didn't think about my sauce. So I'd imagine not.
Okay, cool. I'll get 2 faith, which I finally remembered to do at last.
Right.
And I think we're ready to go. So Jack, you're going to kick off, aren't you? I mean, what's the strategy here? What's the best things to nuke?
Kick ass.
Well, I'm saying getting at the shaman is probably a good bet because those bloody fire attacks are a nightmare.
Those shaman each have 32 health.
Ouch.
Yeah, and if they start healing, they're probably just gonna undo all of that anyway. The Scorn's Savages next to us have 15 health. I need to roll their perk actually, so I'll do that now. So they've got a 6 and a 5. So I'll have to re-roll that 5. So 6 and...
Is a demon apart from the Seekers, which I'm guessing are an animal?
Yeah, yeah. So that works in our favour. So the Scorn Savages have got veterans, so they've got +1 to hit. And also they've got a heavy shield, which means attackers suffer -1 to hit them.
Oh. Wait, we need they need any extra help.
Yeah, that's pretty grim. So I'm just going to update their sheet because they're now going to hit on a 2+, which is nasty. And we've got -1 to hit them. Therefore, is it worth trying to get rid of the Savages since they're right next to us?
Yeah.
You can do.
I can slash.
If they've got the -1 to hit and they're right next to us, though, that fucks me right up.
It does,
Excuse
doesn't
my
it?
man.
Also, I've got nothing to hit them with this turn because I'm equipped with the javelin, which is ranged.
Well, thinking of... what about my sensors? Shall I swap some sensors out to give us extra armour as opposed to damage?
I think so, personally.
Yeah.
Because we get to do the swap weapon phase now, basically, so you can swap any hand items around. I assume that means you can swap sensors as well.
Not change your javelin to a stabby weapon.
I don't really want a stabby weapon anymore. I have a poison block.
I don't even have that sensor anymore, so I must have given it to one of you guys to carry, so that's a pain.
Is that the old sensor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that.
Bugger. Okay, I don't think I can nick it off you in combat. So, what would you guys rather I had? The one that dishes out extra damage to everyone next to me, including myself, or the one that dishes out a wound to every demon next to me?
Yeah, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I'll be tempted to say the wound is quite helpful, isn't it?
It gets through the endurance, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a good point. And on the flip side, you probably end up doing more attacks, so you might get more mileage out of the other one, but then, as Dave says, the wounds, and it's a straight wound, isn't it?
If we end up leaving one wound or something, if you activate before it, it'll fill it.
Yeah. Do you want to go for the wound one then?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, well I'll swap those round, so every demon next to me, when it has its go, it's going to take a wound. And then kick off with Jack. Are there any demons worth killing that might give us some tumbling space? I mean, Vicky looks pretty hemmed in.
Well, I've got to say again, those Savages have the perk of we suffer the -1 to hit, yes?
Yeah.
I can't go for them then, I'll be hitting on 5+.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I guess you should go for the shamans then.
I mean, are any of the shaman 4 spaces away from me?
yeah, the shamans are at the other end of the corridor. Just put a pencil at them, so you'll easily get your is it sniper ability?
Yeah.
So you got 3 of them down there. I mean, there's also the Seekers. I mean, is there any merit to killing Seekers to create space, or does that just put us in harm's way because the Dreadworm?
The Dreadworm to get in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they're blocking the big worm.
Yeah.
I think the best bet I can really do is aim at the shaman.
Okay, you're going to pile everything into that first shaman then?
I think I'm going to have to. I mean, I legitimately have got no chance of hitting those bloody Savages.
Well, the rest of us, what are we going to be hitting them on though? Because,
I'm going to be hitting them on 4s.
yeah, I'm hitting on a 4. How come you're so low, Jack?
Because I hit on a 4+ with a ranged weapon.
Oh,
so
okay.
my sniper skill is discounted.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So does everyone
I think
agree?
it's plus.
Yep.
So is everyone agreed then? Jack's going to go for that first shaman. Is that the best option?
I think it's the only option of him actually doing any real hits.
Yeah, I just can't see me being able to do much to the others. That's the issue.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know we're taking a while on this, but we're probably only going to get one shot at this, and this first round is probably going to be crucial.
If you want me to attempt the savages, I will. I'm just not sure it's very likely.
Okay, so we agreed then, going for that first shaman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
First attack of 3. I will take a stamina back, so I'll be back on 2 though. That is a miss.
Crap.
Make this.
A 1.
A 1.
Second attack is a crit.
Nice.
Better. That is hang on. 12 plus 21.
21 damage, and where's their card? So their endurance is 6.
15 wounds.
That's almost half gone.
That's amazing.
Third attack. It's another crit.
Wow.
Well, that's 2 wounds left on that one.
2 wounds.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to mark. I'm going to mark that with 2 tokens. We really have to finish it off though.
Yeah.
Looking for losing track of tokens. That's
Jack, really.
Final thing to do, I shall unleash the snake at. I'll take your pick. It's only got a range of 6, so it's not going to get the shaman.
Why don't you just aim for the savage next to you?
Yeah, just go for the savage that's right below me.
Okay.
Go, Trouser, go.
It's
a hit.
succeeded.
And it is taking not a lot. 6 damage.
6 damage. The endurance is 8. So that won't scratch it. Yeah. But
Penetration.
no penetration. But nice one on the shaman. It's just that's a real pain. It's only left on 2. I suppose you can't shoot it, can you, Vicky?
No, because I can't. I'm in threat range of things.
Yeah. But what weapons are you using this turn, Vicky? Have you got anything you can use?
I have my poison blade.
Is that right? Is that ranged, or can you do that in melee?
Melee.
Is it melee?
Small bit. It's 1d6 plus 1 damage. I get +1 to melee attacks, so that gives me 3 melee attacks my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring a critical hit will poison the target. The problem is, I hit on a 5 plus normally.
But you've got a skill that makes it down to 1, don't you, from your animal? So you're hitting on 5 still.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So-
Okay. Okay. Well, I could do something. So, Jack, what was your initiative? Was it like 9 or something crazy?
Yeah, it's 9.
9, and then bad guys, highest they've got is 5 by the looks of it. So, Dave, is it you?
Yeah.
What's...
Right, well, what am I surrounded by? I'm going to probably go for the savages. How many have I got near me? I can't see very well.
Well, there's a savage diagonally behind you, right next to Vicky. I'm going to put I'm going to just point to it. I mean, if you were able to get that one, that might actually give Vicky a bit of a break.
Okay, what else have I got around me?
Well, coming down from that, you've got seekers, more seekers, and then you go all the way around to another savage on the other side. So you've got 2.
I can see where I am now. I'm bloody surrounded by the little buggers, aren't I?
Yeah, you've got 2 savages, 4 seekers.
I'll start on the next to Vicky then. I'll get a stamina back because I've not moved. First attack, hitting on a 4 now. It's hit on a 4. So it's 2d6 plus 8.
Nice.
Yeah. My strength's 7, plus it's a demon.
Awesome.
And
Plus 8, ignoring its endurance.
Oh, because you're death maul.
Yes. Oh, double 1, 10 wounds to it. Even on a double 1, I do 10 wounds to it.
Oh, double one. It's got wounds 15, so you're going to have another pop at it.
That's 5 wounds, 5 fury that I get from that. So that puts me on 11. So I'll go again on the same one, which is a crit, so he's very, very dead.
Okay, brilliant. So let's wake him out. Okay, so one's gone savage.
4 fury for another attack.
You got a savage on the other side, which I'm just marking.
4 fury for another attack on the savage. That's a hit again. Go me. 13 wounds to him, so he's got 2 left.
Oh, what? Okay, because I'm running out of tokens.
I have to spend 3 more fury to get another stamina back to put me on 4.
Okay, because I'm running out of tokens, you might have to remember this, guys. I'm going to mark this one next to Dave with 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Because on all this stuff I've been counting up, but I'm just running out of tokens.
Is it worth getting a piece of paper and writing it down?
I might do if it comes to that, or I might start chucking some dice down actually. In fact, what I'll do, tell you what, for the ones that I'm doing remaining, I'll put a dice down. So there's 2 remaining on that shaman. And then there's...
Savage.
Yeah, so I'll do that for the minute.
Well done, I killed 1 savage.
Okay, cool. No, that's really good. It's just a shame that second one didn't drop as well.
Yeah, if I'd got a bit higher on the damage roll, I would have got him.
I mean, if Vicky had some sauce, we could do a ton of damage with her screaming siren.
Yeah. I'd love to.
Need sauce.
I'm not taking turn.
So I'm done now anyway.
Okay, cool. So what initiative were you, Dave?
8.
8. So 7. I don't think there is anything. No 6s. Then it's down to 5. So we've got the Scorn Shaman and the Seekers. Which ones do you want to go with first?
To get the shaman out the way, because the only thing they can hit is me.
Okay. Good luck, Jack. So rolling for behaviour. Jack, do you want to roll the behaviour? Do you want to be the architect of your own demise, or do you want me to roll it?
You can roll it.
Okay.
Spinner of Doom.
Oh, we have got the spinner, haven't we? Let's give the spinner a go. So, let's spin that.
Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune.
What did it land on?
Oh, here we go, he's on now. Trolling us already.
Okay, so, was that a 4?
4.
Okay, so behaviour on the shaman, just need to get their card out. I'm a bit slower today because I'm one-handed.
I was going to say, how did you find getting into the loft?
Tricky. The medication's working. Feeling a bit lightheaded. Everything floats down here.
Couldn't take morphine yesterday, even though you've been given it.
Is the driver.
You had the dentist today.
Oh God.
Yeah, dentist. And so Emma said, oh, they're probably going to need to do anaesthetics, so you can't take it. So last night was a bit grim.
Not enough pain already without a dentist as well.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's just all come at the same time and during bloody pandemic. Like, what are the odds? So
I would invest in some prune juice if I were you. Yeah.
yeah, I have heard that that one. Not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So it was a 4, wasn't it? So the behaviour is fire totem. So fire gaze hit on a 2 plus. Oh no, sorry, that's their perk. We need to roll the perks actually, but their behaviour 3 to 5. Each scorn moves until one or more accursed are in line of sight. Each attacks with fire gaze, even if adjacent to accursed.
Okay, so I'm going to get set fire too.
Yeah, quite likely. Do you want to roll for their 2 perks? Because I haven't rolled those up yet.
No.
Not very optimistic about rolling these dice.
Well, I just rolled double 6s.
Well, you get one of the 6, but you'll have to re-roll one of those.
You
That's
rolled a
another
6
6.
again.
Okay.
Why can't I do this in the attack rolls? That's a 3.
Okay, we've got a 6 and a 3, so I've just marked those on their sheets. So their perks, what grimness do we have? We've got Mask of Madness, so Mind Shatter only needs a 3 plus to hit, so that's not going to affect you this round. And the other one was a 3, wasn't it? So it is Fire Totem, Fire Gaze hits on a 2 plus. That's going to suck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might be leaving you guys.
It's possible. It's possible. So each scorn moves until one or more accursed are in line of sight. Each attacks with fire gaze. So fire gaze, the shaman rolls 1d6, which will hit the target on a 3. That's now a 2 because they're perk, and it does 1d6 plus mind fire wounds. So their mind value is 5. Ouch.
Jesus, hang on. It's wounds, so I can't even put in my armour value against it. I'm just taking straight wounds.
Yeah, it's horrific. It's absolutely horrific. On a critical hit, the target is also ignited, and you must still roll for wounds. Feel for you, Jack. Can we get creative in any way, shape, or form?
Short answer is I might be able to tumble back diagonally once. That'll take me out of line of sight, I think.
Well, they're gonna move to get into line of sight. Then they're gonna do their thing. They only have a movement of 4 though. So if I move them up first of all, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
The one at the front could already see me, so that's not going to move.
Oh, can it? Okay, we'll leave that there then. So
Shotted it somewhere too, so.
yeah, probably would do.
Or the one in the corner.
This one will have to move. I'm going to put it there, so they can kind of conga line there.
So it's just going to refresh.
It's possible, Jack, if you are able to tumble backwards a bit, you might be able to spoil their line of sight a bit, because it's very tight at the moment on them.
That's what I'm hoping, that if I tumble straight backwards, I might get away from at least one of them. I also still have my medallion to use.
Okay, well that might save your hide. So the first one then, starting at the front, are you going to roll this stuff, or do you want me to use the spinner?
Use the spinner.
Okay, so they're hitting on a 2 plus when they with the fire totem. So the first one, pray for ones.
How many attacks do they get each?
They only do this once each.
Good.
Oh, it's a 1.
One.
It's a 1.
Bloody fantastic.
Right.
Spinner at 2.
Did you actually move it forward?
Yes.
Why? Oh, the one
Yes.
didn't move, yeah.
It's just to get a better line of sight on him. The next one, okay, so the next one's going to set that going. Pray for a 1. Right, spinning away. No, it's a 6, unfortunately. Oh crap, that's critical.
I'm not sure here. I could use the medallion to make it miss entirely and then hope the last one misses, or I can tumble and have no stamina and be a bit screwed.
Well, on a critical hit, the target is also ignited and you still do wounds. I mean, how bad is it being ignited at this stage?
Well, it's more the fact that on the critical it's going to be doing a maximum of 11 direct wounds. My health is 14, and if I'm ignited, I'm taking, one wound if I... sorry, it's a D3 wound.
Yeah.
That could end me on its own.
Are you going to use your medallion then?
I think I'm going to, yes.
Okay.
So, he missed.
Would it not be better, though, to tumble this turn and then potentially use the medallion for later?
I'm hoping to save my stamina if I can. If there's any chance, because I've only got 2.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Are you thinking of like an arrow storm or something or other, or...?
I'm thinking that I need the ability to evade at some stage, or possibly tumble at a later point. An arrow storm is very tempting on them, it's got to be said.
Okay.
So I'm going to stick with the medallion for now.
Okay, cool. I'm just looking at the chat actually. I've been totally ignoring the chat.
I can't see, it's too small.
Who's that? I see you've downed 5. What's that? I see you have already downed 5.
It means Seekers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, we got a few Seekers already. Oh, that's you, Dave, is it? Rohan Soldier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dave's all over the chat. I'm just going to shut up. Yeah. So, you definitely want to do that then. So that's a miss, is it? You're cashing in your medallion.
I am.
Okay, so the last one then from the chap at the back. I'm going to spin it again. Pray for a 1. Off it goes. And it is... Oh! It's a 1 or a 6. I can't tell.
For 1 then.
I don't know, maybe...
It's on the 6 from this angle.
Quite you.
TV, to be fair.
I think you just let chat decide.
Oh, 6 then.
What chat's going to say.
I
So.
know exactly what Jack's going to say, so I'm saying right now, I'm going to tumble backwards.
Okay, so that's really unlucky. So you're burning all your stamina, are you?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm not getting critted a second time in a row. Thanks to Spinner of Death.
Well, the one at the back, it shot you then, so if you do tumble backwards, I would imagine you'll probably get away with that because that angle is so acute now because of the pillar in the doorway.
I'm very much outside.
Right, okay, so that's that. I suppose a good thing is they didn't heal themselves, so it hasn't undone the work you did already.
It's true, but I'm not optimistic in the position I'm in right now. Anyway, I'm alive.
Shall we start calling you Optimistic Prime? I'm going to shut up. So
the morphine talking.
he's the morphine. So that they were initiative 5. We've also got the Seekers. So Dave's going to get the rough end of this. Yeah. Do you want to roll the dice for their behaviour, Dave?
No.
Nothing new.
1.
1. So let's mark it up. So they're currently a 1 at the moment. So each Seeker without a target moves towards the most wounded Accursed. Well, they can't really get past you anyway, can they? Because they're kind of all locked down by your threat range at the moment. Each attacks with Razor Maw, the most wounded Accursed in range. So I think they're just going to all Razor Maw you. Razor Maw does 1d6 damage, and on a critical hit it does 2d6.
Right.
And their perks what are their perks? We already rolled those last turn, so 1 and 3. So 1, Razor Maw, nice. Causes 1 poison if it scores at least 1 wound. You could get the crap poisoned out of you. And also they've...
poison resistance.
Oh, well, that's good. And also they've got black scales, so they ignore fire-based wounds and cannot be ignited. So they hit on a 3. So I'm going to chuck some dice.
How many attacks have they got?
They've got they hit on a 3 and they've got 1 attack each.
Oh, could be worse.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to start on the right hand side and just go right to left. So first one, rolling with my gammy arm, is a 1.
So it's missed.
So it's missed. The second one is a 4. So that will hit you.
Okay, so what damage are they doing?
Razor Maw was 1d6, but they're going to be adding on their strength as well, which is 5.
1d6 plus 5. Now I'll take this one, see what happens.
Okay. It's a 6.
So that's 6 wounds then, because my armour's 5. My endurance is 5.
That's grim. So the next one, have we done 3 so far?
2.
2, okay, so the third one is a 1, so it's another miss.
How many have I got attacking me?
You've got 1 more Seeker to go, so this is the last one. Is a, well, it might be a 2. I've got to see if I can stand the dice on it because it's a bit cocked. It is a 2, so that's going to miss you. I've just noticed actually one of the Seekers could actually move into the gap next to Vicky, so it would actually do that because you killed one of the savages, left a space. So who's most wounded out of you and Vicky?
Well, I've lost 7. Well, I've lost 7, so it's going to go for me then, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Come on, please, heal me in a minute.
I rolled a 2, you're okay.
Yeah,
still heal me in a minute.
I can't get anybody at the moment.
Yeah. But,
hopefully.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do quite a bit without faith. So, I think it's actually my go now. What's everyone's wounds like, aside from Dave? Is anyone else wounded?
No.
I'm carrying 3 wounds, which is not big beer. So I might go a bit nuts on attacks. And I can also do Forbidden Word. A demon in line of sight will suffer 1d6 plus charisma wounds. You may heal a number of wounds from yourself or an ally in line of sight equal to the wounds suffered. So I could possibly finish off a demon and transfer the wounds it suffers to Dave.
That works.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, if I finish off...
Go for the savages.
That savage has only got 2 left though. It's only going to heal you by 2. I mean, I can do that if you want.
2's better than nothing, and it's less attacks coming in on you in a minute.
Or what I could do actually is I could maybe go for the savage between me and Jack, because it might give us some more movement options, or maybe the savage that's behind Vicky.
Okay.
Because they're going to be fighting next at initiative 4, so...
Yeah, either way we need to trim some savages down, don't we?
Yeah, so shall I mean, who can take more damage out of Jack and Vicky?
Probably me, because I've got armour, but I have got no stamina whatsoever.
I've got 18 health and 3 stamina.
You've got a lot more health than me.
Do you want me to try and help Jack out?
I'm tempted to say it's a lost cause with me, mate, because I'm going to get all the shaman again.
Yeah, but you're going to go before them though, Jack, aren't you?
I might be going before them, buddy, but I'm not going to kill 3 of them.
No,
Help
but
Jack out.
you'll get at least 1 though, won't you?
Oh, well, I'm hoping to take at least one of them out before it kills me, but I suspect they're going to cause me a problem.
Well, shall I try and help Jack out then? Because we kind of need his shots, don't we?
Yes, I absolutely agree.
Having said that, if you can take the one that's diagonally down from me, that does mean I can move again. Otherwise, I'm not going to be shooting the shaman. I'm going to be a sitting duck.
Okay, well let's try and do that then, because that might actually allow you to get out of line of sight of the shaman as well. So I'm going to go for the one above me and diagonally down and right from Jack. So I'm going to use Forbidden Word, which it normally costs 6, but it's a healing miracle, so it costs me 1 less because I've got a skill that does that, and also I've got that amulet, which they all cost 1 less as well, so it's going to cost 4. So get rid of that.
Liam, did you deal out your wounds from your sensor?
I didn't actually know. So the savages haven't actually gone yet, so it will get them when they go in a minute. And that seeker didn't start next to me; it moved up to me, so it wouldn't have hit that one.
Okay, cool.
It's only demons anyway, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's an animal, so yeah, good shout. So Forbidden Word. So demon in line of sight will suffer 1d6 plus charisma wounds. I'm going to roll the red dice. My charisma is 5, I think. Something like that. 5 or 6. Check it out in a minute. I've rolled a 4.
That's 9 wounds.
I'm just going to double check my charisma. Can't remember what it is off the top of my head. No, my charisma's 6 because I've got a modifier from my cape, I think, or mantle, whatever it's called. 10 wounds. So 10 wounds on that one. I'm not going to mark it yet, but Dave, you get you're back to full health.
Thank you.
Says you may heal a number of wounds from yourself or an ally in line of sight. So there's an or in there, so it doesn't look like I can spread the love. So
No, unfortunately.
just
But thank you anyway.
No, that's cool. I'm gonna do because I pulled off a miracle. I get an extra attack from, I think it's Hand of the Goddess. But I might do some more miracles in a minute. So I'm going to attack that one that's wounded.
Yeah.
So I hit on a 3+.
4
So
off against them, remember?
Good point. And it's a 4, so that's awesome.
Good.
I can spend a faith to add extra 3 damage. Is that worth it? I'm going to be doing 2d6 plus 2 plus 3 anyway.
So you're doing 2d6 plus 5?
Yeah.
You need to roll at least a 5 on 2d6 to kill it.
Oh, I'm just going to roll then.
Yeah.
3 and a 3.
Nice.
So
That's good.
that's gone. So that one's out of there. And because I killed a demon, I get 2 faith back.
Woohoo!
So that's one attack. Next attack, do you want me to go for the one directly above from Vicky?
I'm guessing Vicky would quite like that.
Yeah, I'm never going to say no.
Okay, we'll have a go with that then. So rolling my second attack is a 1, so that completely screws up. And then my third attack, because I've got 3 attacks, another 1, Jesus. And then I got an additional attack because I did a miracle this turn. That's a 5, so that does hit. So is it worth me spending a faith point here to ramp up the damage?
Has it taken any damage already?
No.
I would think.
I can potentially do one more attack afterwards if I jack in 3 faith to do blessed attacks. It gives me another attack with +1 to hit.
I think you're better off not doing the extra damage and taking the extra attack.
Yeah, you'll do more damage overall over 2 attacks, I think.
I can do both. I've got enough faith to do both.
I'll do both.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so
3 apply to both attacks.
Oh, Liam.
yeah.
I was going to say, do you want to put your extra damage on the attack that you got +1 to hit on?
That would have been a good idea. I've already rolled it, but the roll was the roll was not bad anyway. I mean, I've rolled a 6 and a 5, so it's it's about as good as it's gonna get. So
16 damage.
Yeah, is it? I've got 6. Just double checking that because that's I've got 11 from that. I've got my strength of 3.
And 2 on the weapon.
Yeah, and +3 because I spent a faith point.
Oh, and the extra 3.
Yeah.
So 19.
Minus the endurance of 8.
11 wounds.
So 11 wounds. So it's got 3 left. Is it 4? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right because they've got 15 health, haven't they? So do I want to spend 3 faith to have another attack at it with a +1 to hit?
There's 1 less attack is coming in on us.
So absolutely yes.
Okay, let's give it a go then. So do that. Just pray this hits. Going for the red dice. No, it won't hit. It's a 2. Bugger.
However, it gives me an option. I'm going to move into that. I know where I'm going next if the space stays empty.
Okay. So, best I could do, I'm afraid. So, that one there has got 4 wounds left. And I think I'm done. So, what is your initiative, Vicky?
4.
So it's going to be the savages next. Who wants to take a hit?
I'll take 1. They've only got 1 attack each, have they?
No, they've got attacks too.
Right, okay, we'll put 1 on me then.
Okay, so, and they're hitting on a 2+ now. Let's clear some of these dice out of the way. Okay, first one on Dave. 5's hit you.
Okay, what's it doing damage-wise?
Good point actually, it didn't roll its behaviour. No, that's really cocked. Behaviour is 5, so they're going to be doing Scorn Savages. Each savage without a target moves by 6 towards the nearest accursed. Each attacks their target with club. And if they have moved, they get to add 2 damage. So they're not going to get that. So club is 1d6, and on a critical they roll 2d6. But
the strength of...
their strength is 6.
Right, I'm going to evade.
Okay, 1d6 plus 6 coming at you, and you're evading, yeah?
Yeah.
So 1, so 7.
So that's fine, I'll ignore that.
And the next one has hit you because they hit on a 2+ now, unfortunately.
It's not a crit though.
It's not a crit. So what do you want to do?
I'll take this one.
You're going to tank it.
So you roll really high.
Well, it's a 4. Plus the strength of 6 is 10.
I'll take 5 wounds from that.
Ouch. Then you just healed that back.
I know, but I'm trying to balance the stamina used as well.
Yeah, makes sense. So we've
And I
then...
can heal myself with fury if I have to.
Yeah. We've then got... how much stamina have you got left, Dave?
3.
We've then got 1 against Vicky, 1 against me. So Vicky, you ready?
Yeah.
So rolling to hit, first attack is a 5. It's going to do 1d6 plus 6.
I will evade, yes.
Okay. So 5 plus 6, 11.
8, 9, so 2 wounds.
Okay. And then the next attack is a 3, so it's going to hit you 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to evade that as well, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage is it's a 6. I don't know if it's cocked. I'm just gonna. I think it is cocked, so I'm gonna have to re-roll that. So I can't stand the dice on top of it. So 2 plus 6, 8.
So you find melt.
So the last one is gonna have to hit me. So as a 2, it hits. What am I tanking armor wise these days?
Same as me on 10, isn't it?
I've no idea. Are we the same?
I think we are.
Yeah, I am 10. So
Oh, nice.
shall I? What do you guys think?
I'm only going to do 12 maximum, aren't they?
Yeah, shall I just try and tank this then?
I would. You're only going to take 2 wounds maximum each time, and we can heal that back.
Okay, so I'm going to tank it. They've done a 5.
That's 11, so you take 1 wound.
1 wound, and then the next hit. Oh, it's a bloody 6. That's going to end me.
That's 2d6, isn't it?
Well, it's 2d6, but I can't use my armour either.
That's good. You use your stamina for this one then.
Well, I can't tumble it, so all I can do evade. But my evasion's pretty poor, I think. What is my? I need to try and work that out. So I think I'm only doing mitigating 4. No, that can't be right. So my endurance is 4. What evasions have I got? I've got 2 for the shield. That's 6. 6, 6, 6. Armbands, 7, 8. 9, 10. So I get 6 evasion from gear if I evade. So that would be equivalent to 3 on the damage reduction because it's half. And I still get my endurance of 4. So 4. I can mitigate 7. So I'm going to spend the stamina to evade. And just pray for a low roll. That's not a low roll. Take away the 5, drop that 4 down to a 2, add their strength on, which is 6. So I'm going to take 8 wounds.
Ouch. Is it worth the cursed heart in a minute, or is it too early?
Well, my health's 18. I'm now on 12 wounds.
I'm on 16 out of 21.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
We'll see what the darkness roll is first. Crap darkness roll, and it might be worth it. But
who's rolling darkness? Well, who is up for rolling darkness when it comes around?
I'm rolling darkness, I believe.
Don't roll a 1.
don't say that. Say that.
It's the morphine, Dave. It made me say it.
Yeah.
So, is it Vicky now?
Remember that song, "The Drugs Don't Work"? In this case, I think that's wrong.
Yeah, what, by the Verve?
Yeah, that's the one. The drugs do work. They make you say shit.
All the wrong shit. So, Vicky, you're up. What are you up to?
Is it the savage behind me that's wounded?
I look at Arcake's voice of encouragement. Is anyone dead yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts with that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That was literally the first thing he said.
Little bastard. No, we're still alive. We're still alive-ish. Sorry, Vicky, I cut you out. What are you up to?
Is that the savage behind me that's wounded?
Yeah, it's got 4 wounds left.
Well, I'm going to try and hit it with my blade because I've got to roll a 5 anyway before I can hit anything. So That's the best thing to do with no magic.
Shank away.
Miss. Again. Miss. And miss. That's me done.
Awesome. A hat trick of misses.
What blending potion? Can you remind me what the blending potion does?
Helps if we're ambushed.
We were ambushed.
Yeah, bit late now.
I got blessed water. I do anything with blessed water.
That's demon.
Yeah, no, Vicky, you have got some options because you can use consumables in your turn, and you can. It's your turn now, so the blessed water does. Where is it?
I'm going to get on.
I'm looking at the wrong. So blessed water. So you target an area of 2 by 2 squares with at least one of its squares in line of sight. So you can kind of cheese around corners a little bit. And no further than 6 squares from you, and you deal 1d6 plus 2 wounds to each demon within the area.
Okay, so give me a target to hit and I will fire away.
Drop it on yourself. You've got the 2 savages to attack. You've got one that's on wounds and one that isn't.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a good chance of killing the savage next to you and heavily wounding the one that's 2 squares up.
Okay, let's do that.
Otherwise, you could hit a load of seekers. I don't know if that really helps us. Do you want to know what the blending potion does?
Animals, not demons.
Of course, yeah. Do you want to know what the blending potion does? Because you can only use one consumable.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the apothecary because I think it's in under the apothecary
Yeah.
in the settlement book thing. So blending, consume if ambushed. Melee monsters will ignore you and will not spawn targeting you. Oh, it's a bit late for that. If there are no other accursed to target, treat these monsters instead like they are ambushing ranged monsters. Okay, it's a bit late in the day.
Yeah, that's fine. So I will use the blessed water on those 2 savages and see what happens.
Okay, go for it.
You say it's 1d6?
1d6 plus 2 wounds to each demon.
Okay, well the first one, which one am I attacking?
The one behind you? Or one up from you?
I've rolled the dice already, so I can't pick. You need to pick.
Okay, well I'll roll a dice then. So 1 to 3 is the one standing next to you, and 4 plus is the next one up. So it's the furthest away from you.
The wounded one.
The non-wounded one.
Perfect. I rolled a 5, so I did 7 wounds to the non-wounded one.
Okay, that's cool. And they've got yeah, there's still 8 left. So I'm 5. If I do, I'll put a 5 and a 3. Oh, can't quite get it in there. There we go. And the other one, Vicky?
I rolled a 4, so I've done 6 wounds to it.
He's dead.
Killed it.
Nice.
Cool. I think we have things to do now.
Okay, are you tapping out, or have you got any other tricks?
I've got no other tricks. I have no source. Oh, but I do get stamina back.
Okay, so darkness roll.
It's a big worm, can't do anything.
Oh, sorry, we haven't done the worm, have we? That's a good shout. Well, it might have some kind of range thing, so I better roll it and see what it's doing. So behaviour is 1. What's a 1? Colossal dreadworm. So, if not adjacent to any accursed, move until it can get to as many of them as possible, which it can't do. Attacks its target with insatiable bite. Insatiable bite is melee, so and it doesn't say there's a range on this, I don't think.
We've got away with it then.
I think we're alright. don't.
Awesome.
I mean, I think it does have a melee attack which has a range of 2. So Dave, you are not safe where you are at the moment, but it's just trying to find out when it does that.
All over it, and
Alright, Dave, so if the darkness roll is ever a 5 or 6, it can use its Vial of Veracity, which is the 2 range jobby. So if the darkness roll is 5 or 6, it will vomit all over you.
Lovely.
Do you want to do the honours, Vicky?
So what I'm saying is we need to create tumbling room.
Yeah. Quickly.
Yes.
Over
so
to-
we could start this roll now.
yeah, go for it.
I rolled a 2.
2, well, that's alright. It's a bit lame for a party hill, but it's not a 1, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I should have tried harder.
Jack, what are you up to?
I've got a bit of a debatable point here. I could move up 1 and shoot at the shaman, or I could move diagonally down 1, be out of their way, and shoot at the dreadworm.
Not get the shaman.
I have to move up to shoot them. That I'm facing them with no stamina at all.
Yeah, don't do that.
If I move down, I'm facing things with no stamina, but at least it's not all of us poxy shaman. I'm tempted to say I go up and I shoot at them and try to do what I can, because they're going to move in and go after me anyway.
Yeah, at least take one of them out.
Yeah, it's going to have to be that, isn't it? We're going to have to move up 1 and start firing at the shaman.
Why have you got to move up 1?
Is that? I mean, it sounds like the best of a bad bunch, doesn't it? Is there no other trickery we've got? What about your pet thing? Is it worth trying to get that into range? What do you move for?
I move 4. That's got a range of 6. I'm not sure that's going to get me close enough, to be honest.
It will actually, just counting up the squares, it would get your trouser snake in range of the first shaman. I don't know if you want to do that.
He's the wounded one. Oh no, the back one's the wounded one, isn't it?
Back one's wounded, which Jack can nail easily. I mean, it's possible you could then maybe chuck your arrows at the front one and then use your pet snake on it as well.
Go for that.
Yeah.
Is it possible to put me in line of sight to the one at the back?
Yeah, because you could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that does work. You're in line of sight of all 3, and you're within range 6 of the one at the front.
Right, I personally think I'm going to start off with the snake at the one at the front then. Go trouser. He's missed.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
You roll over there.
I'm going to shoot at the one at the back first because it's only got 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
That's a 10. 13 damage.
Yeah,
So on the shot, it's dead.
Yeah, cool. Nice. So he's nuked.
Then I shall shoot at the one at the front. 2 shots remain. Miss. Second shot, third shot, sorry. Miss.
Go.
That's me done.
Balls.
And so it's a pleasure serving with you.
You're not dead yet, Optimistic Prime. There might be. Remember, we've got Vicky. Vicky might be able to do her movement shenanigans and stuff. Well, or maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not in line of sight of Vicky, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. There might be something we can do.
Depends what attack they roll. If they start healing each other, then I'm laughing. They haven't taken any damage and they're not going to attack me.
Yeah, that's a good shout. So, Dave, is it time for you to smash stuff?
Okay, what's around me?
Well, you've got the
It seems
wounded.
like 4 Seekers.
You've got the wounded savage to the right of you, and then everything
I think you
else.
killed that one.
No, it's got 2 wounds left. You didn't quite nail it.
Well, she did it with the blessed water.
Oh, I tell you what, we didn't do. No, Vicky didn't target that one with the blessed water. That one was south. She went for the 2 north. We didn't do my sensor. So this guy here should actually take an extra wound. So he's on 9 wounds.
Right. Well, I'll probably best hit that savage and try and kill him, and then start going for seekers, I guess. I'm going to try and kill the seeker behind me as well, because then that gives me tumbling room from the dreadworm.
The problem with getting seekers though is that it gives the colossal dreadworm space to move in.
Your audio kind of died on you then, Vicky.
The problem with taking seekers out is it gives the colossal dreadworm
Space to move in.
Yeah, well, I want to try and kill the seeker behind me, because then I can tumble away from it.
Okay, that's cool.
If I go for the savage and that one first and see how it goes.
Okay, cool. Do you want to roll them?
So first attack, I'll get a stamina back because I'm not moving. Attack the savage next to me. I missed him. That's a good start. Attack him again. I'll hit him with a crit, so he's flat.
Okay, so he's gone.
I'll use
Nice.
my fury to attack the seeker behind.
So that's the one.
I'm three against this one. Oh, that's a miss. Of course it is. Right, okay. I'm gonna spend. I've got 4 fury. I've got 4 stamina, so I'm gonna spend 3 of my stamina to heal a couple of wounds back.
That's a good shout.
That's me done.
Okay, well, that's not bad. We've then got it's going to be the initiative 5 lot next. So that's the Seekers and the Shaman. What do you guys want to do first? Shaman, do you want to be the architect of your own lack of positivity?
Right, let's just not roll a 4 again.
What do you? Let's see. What idea did you want?
It's a 6.
6. It's not great, but it's better than some of the things on here. They're going to be each scorn moves until one or more accursed are in line of sight, so they're not going to bother moving because they can already see you. And then they're going to use Mind Shatter.
That's not great, Liam.
What insanity do you have?
I already have 2, which means I have 4 sanity remaining. However, they are hitting on a 3+ now.
Why?
Because of their perk.
Yeah, well remembered. So yeah, they've got Mask of Madness. So Mind Shatter only needs a 3+ to cause insanity. So Mind Shatter, the Shaman rolls 1d6 for each of their mind points. So they've got a mind of 5, so they're rolling 5 dice. With each 4+, that's now a 3. So with each 3+ scored, 1 insanity is caused. The target will also roll 1d6 for each of their mind points and negate 1 insanity for every 6 scored. So I'm going to roll 5 dice. And any 3s are basically going to cause a point of insanity. So, ready?
Yeah, bring it on.
So, first one. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's 4.
Jesus Christ, Liam. I've got 4 dice against that. Got rid of 2 of them.
Nice. So, 2 insanity.
Yeah.
So, you up to 4 now, was it?
You go.
Out of 6.
So, you get, there's a negative modifier, I forget what it is, I'll have to look it up, when you hit your sanity threshold. if you hit double it, that permanently kills you.
Yeah, I'll go insane and run skipping off into the dungeon, cackling.
Get
Yeah,
lost in the corner.
However, I'm sure we've got a tentacle somewhere.
we've got loads of
I've got
tentacles.
I've got one.
Yeah, you'll be able to cash that in your next turn. So,
I have one.
Yeah.
oh bloody hell! I'll let you look at the Twitch feed.
Lee, son of a...
Wow. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Three.
Correct?
No, it's-
I was on Jack.
6, 6, 6, 5, and a 4. They've all hit.
Oh, gee.
Fuck. Well, that was buggered off. Nothing on that. That's a 4. No, that means I've taken 5. Thanks, Liam. I am on 9. That's a maximum of 12. I might be going insane.
Well,
Have you got a
according.
tentacle for me?
Last one. If you roll 4 or above again, I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
They only do that once, don't they?
Yeah, that's it for this round. Mr. Pane on the chat says looks like a Looney Tune character.
Yeah,
Have you got a tentacle, Jack?
I do have it.
How long is your tentacle?
I've had one and I will be using it, I can assure you.
Yeah, I thought as much.
I'm going to be all over that tentacle like a... no, I'm not even going to say that, that's too gross. You knew where I was going. He's mine.
Okay. At least look, you're not dead. You're not dead.
Christ, I killed one of them.
Yeah, if you had no, you probably would be. Okay, so that's the shaman done, and then I think it's is it the Seekers next, initiative 5? So Dave, do you want to roll a dice, see what their behaviour is? You there, Dave?
Oh, was it me to roll it? Sorry, I thought you were talking to...
There's only one Dave.
I didn't hear that part.
Selective hearing.
Like an enthusiastic Japanese squid trader.
He knew where I was going then. Once again, at least I'm seeing who the sick people in the room are. Looking at you, them.
It's all of us, isn't it?
Literally.
Bunch of sickos. Sorry, Dave, what do you roll?
Lost.
3. So Seekers, behaviour is each Seeker without a target moves towards the most wounded. They're kind of all locked down anyway, aren't they? I mean, there's one at the side can move, but it's pointless because it still can't get anyone, so I'm just going to leave it where it is because of the wound markers. Each attacks with Razormaw again, the most wounded. So Razormaw does 1d6 damage. On a crit it does 2d6 damage. And they're going to add on their strength, which is 5. So
Okay.
1d6 plus 5, unless it's...
I've got 2 of them coming at me then, haven't I?
You've got 4 coming at you.
Aren't 4 of them attack, 2 of them attack other people?
Well, there's
No, because you're like wounded.
How many wounds have you lost?
2.
I've lost 3. Yeah, okay, I only went 3 then. Alright.
And to be fair, there's only one that can actually hit Vicky anyway.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dave.
Okay.
The thing is, I've actually got more wounds available to spare than Dave does at the moment.
Rub it in.
I'm on 18. On my... I've only lost 3.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll survive.
well, the first one, I'll start on the right then. So this first one's going to hit you diagonally, Dave. They've got 1 attack. They hit on the 3+. It's a 3. What do you want to do?
So it's D6 plus 5.
Yeah.
I'll evade.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 2.
That's fine. Ignore that.
Next one is a 1. That misses.
Good.
The third one is a 6. That's a crit.
So that's 2d6 damage.
Yeah, and you
I'm
won't.
obviously going to evade again.
You won't get to use anything
I
that
don't have
gives.
any armor, so I don't care.
Okay, yeah, because you don't like armor.
No, I'll just evade.
Okay, so damage then's 2 dice plus 5 this time. Oh crap! So it's 15.
Okay, I'll take 2 wounds from that.
So was that the third one or the fourth one? I've lost track.
It was 3rd.
So then the fourth one is going to hit you.
Not.
It's a 2. And just
No,
check.
it's not going to hit me.
It's slightly cocked, but I think I can balance the dice on it. So you're all right. It doesn't
Not
hit you.
cock.
It's not a cock.
Don't argue. It's not cock.
Vicky.
Yes.
Oh, you've been critted
With what?
with the last seeker that's diagonally next to you. Well, in fact, it's adjacent to you.
Dave's the most wounded.
That's a good shout. That is a good point. Yeah, Dave, you've been critted again.
Great. Well, I'll evade again. Vicky, what are you doing to me?
Sorry.
Take one for the team.
Dave's evading. Oh, bloody hell. It's 16.
3 more damage.
Oh, hang on. These things also have. We forgot their perk, didn't we? So, what were their perks? Their perks are 1 and 3. So, the Razor Maul causes 1 poison if it scores at least a wound. So, you got. How many times are you wounded? 2 or 3 times?
It's just going to cause poison once, as long as it wounds you.
Yeah, but he was wounded by 3 of them, wasn't he?
2, I think. So I evaded 1, 2 missed, and then 2 wounded me.
Okay.
But you have got some resist.
Yeah, you've got
I
this,
think I
haven't
actually take damage. So I've got poison 3 now.
Yeah, but can't use your resist to mitigate it.
It's when you take the damage.
Okay.
Dave, were you already carrying a poison then? Because you just worked out that only 2 of them from that group poisoned you.
Poison 2 then. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So Dave's got some poison to sort out when it's his go. I'll put a little red dice next to you. So poison 2. So it's then, I think it's me next. I don't think I generated faith this turn because I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting, so I'll get another 2.
Right.
Yay. Does anyone need healing?
Dave.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The Seekers seem to like me for some reason.
Because you being a wall against them.
Yeah, that's working out real.
So you-
Okay.
Well, shall I do the forbidden word again? Because that damages demons, and also the wounds you inflict on them you can give to someone. It wouldn't. I've got another one where you just straight heal someone by 2d6 wounds.
You might try and kill a demon in the process.
Well, that's what I was wondering, but it just means it might give you a little bit less health, unfortunately.
Well, it's something. It's up to you. What do you think?
Well, would you guys rather I...
I suppose if you get a miracle off, you still get 4 attacks, don't you?
I do, yeah, because when I only have to cast 1 miracle in order to get that extra attack.
Yeah, between 4 attacks, you should hopefully be able to kill that savage at least.
But how many wounds have you taken, Dave?
I've lost 8.
So that savage is currently on 9.
So if you kill it, I've got 9 back.
No, because his health is 15, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's lost 6. If you kill it, I'll get 9 back, won't
No, I can only put. So it's on 9. The maximum, its life is 15. So the maximum number of wounds I can put on it is 6, and then it dies. So the maximum number of health I can give you is 6.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I thought it had 9 left.
Yeah. So if I use Forbidden Word, I can kill it and give you 6 health, or I can use Breath of Life and just try and do straight 2d6 dice life heal on you.
As he rolled Snake Eyes. I'll try and take out the savage at the same time.
Okay, let's go with that then.
I mean, even if I get 6 back, it puts me back on 19, which is much healthier.
Okay, well it costs 6, and because of all my shenanigans, it's only going to cost me 4, which is cool. So Forbidden Word is 1d6 plus Charisma wounds on it. I rolled a 4 plus my 6, that's 10 wounds. It's dead. Dave gets 6 life, was it?
Thank you.
And because I killed it, I get 2 faith back, because that's awesome.
And you get an extra attack.
That dice that says 5, what's that against?
I've just picked it up and moved it. I don't know what it was against, to be fair. I think everything's accurate. The 2's Dave's poison.
I think it's probably the one that I killed.
Okay, it's probably just me leaving random dice knocking around.
That's the savages gone.
Yeah, they're gone. That's good. I mean, I can still move at this point because that was a miracle. So I can either stay where I am and twat a seeker and mush it, or I could actually swing out wide with Jack, and although I won't be attacking anything, I can give the shaman another target to hit.
That's tempting as a bit of help. It also gets you further away from the colossal worm.
All yours, Dave, apparently.
Everyone getting away from the colossal worm, because I
It
don't
can't-
think it moves very far, does it?
Everyone except me, you know.
It's
It moves 6.
lot.
If you mush that seeker, that gives me room to get away from the dread worm. Not that I can at the moment, because I've only got 1 stamina, but...
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, because I mean, if that thing does vomit all over you, that potentially actually causes... Because it's got a permanent death attack, isn't it, somewhere?
I can't actually tumble at the moment anyway, because I've only got 1. But
Jack, how much damage have you taken? How many wounds?
No damage. My mind, however, has been splattered.
But you can sort that out with your Japanese trader thing, can't you?
I am certainly going to be using the anime friend.
Bit of hentai. So if Jack does Legend of the Overfiend, can you survive another round on your own, or and allow me to give Dave a bit of space, or do you want me to swing back?
Yeah, no, I'll help out Dave.
Okay.
I've got to do Shaven and then get back and try and help out with the word, so leave me to try and kill them off.
have you got any stamina here?
What's that?
You've got stamina?
I've got quite a bit of stamina, and if I don't move, I'll get 1 back.
If you manage to mush the first seeker, if you would be able to tumble in and go for the second one. That's up to you, obviously.
Well, I can, but if going back to what Vicky says, we need to use them as a bit of a buffer as well.
True.
I mean, killing 1 seeker next Vicky is fine. You know, that just gives us movement. But if I start rampaging, you're potentially going to get eaten by that
they're
thing.
using me as a bit of a buffer at the moment, but yeah.
Can you?
Sorry, now they're using me as a buffet, not a buffer. Sorry.
Can you? I don't know the rule. Jack might know it. Can you tumble in your attack phase? Or are you not allowed to do that? Because I'm wondering if I can burn a load of stamina to tumble back to where Jack is.
No, because it's your movement phase, mate.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Right, okay, well, I'm just going to hit the Seeker then. So, first attack is a 1, so that misses. Next attack is a 1. I'm going to sack that dice. Critical fail. Third attack is a 5. That does hit. And then I'm going to do... Oh, I don't get 2d6 because it's not demon. So it's 1d6 plus 2 plus 3.
5. So 1d6 plus 5.
Has it taken any damage at all yet?
I've taken 1, which was the token way back here.
Yeah.
I can spend a faith point to add another 3 onto this. Is that worth doing?
Yeah, might as well.
What's their life? It's 15. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to kill.
You're not going to kill on that attack.
No, you've got one more attack to go though, haven't you?
Yeah.
But if
So
I...
I've got an 7, life of 15. You need to be doing 22 combined. The maximum you can do, even with the extra 3, is 14.
Okay, I'm not going to spend it because if I spend it, I won't be able to do blessed attacks in case I want to do that. So damage is pretty decent. It's 5 plus 5 is 10, and their endurance is 7. So 3 wounds.
Yeah, so down to 12 life.
So it's taken. I'll use a dice for this one. It's taken 4 now in total. I didn't move, so I get a stamina back. I've got my last attack. Because I cast a miracle, it misses. If I want to, I can spend my remaining faith, which would wipe me out, to do another attack, but I'm not sure it's really worth it.
Keep your faith. You're probably going to want it for healing.
So what's that dice representing?
The 4 on the black dice is the number of wounds the Seeker next to you has taken.
Okay. Cool.
I'm done. So, who's next?
Worm, isn't it?
No, is it me?
I think it's Vicky.
Oh, hang on.
4.
We didn't do the shaman, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
They tried to make me go mad, mate.
Oh, we did do that. Okay, cool. Okay, so it is Vicky then.
Yeah. How many enemies are in the map tile that I'm in?
You've got... Well, you can count as being in either map tile because you're actually in the doorway. So if you count as being in the quest room, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Seekers and the Colossal Dreadworm. If you count as being in the... Sorry?
I can do Screaming Siren. As I'm in the doorway, it means I can do everything in the quest room. Do you want me to do that?
It would kill a lot of stuff, but it would also mean that the Dreadworm can hit Dave, but what's your stamina like, Dave?
1.
Do you need...
It says every enemy map tile I'm in suffers 1d6 wounds for every 2
Yeah,
swords
I wouldn't do it.
used, so I would be throwing 2d6. Yeah, I'd be rolling 4 dice.
You've got 15 wounds, so you won't kill the Seekers because they've got more wounds than that.
Yeah, but the Seekers have stacks of wounds on them already. There's wounds all over the place because Vicky did...
Of course I do, yeah.
Yeah, Vicky did this. Vicky would probably murder most of those Seekers, but the thing is, the Colossal Dreadworm will then hit you, Dave, and you've only got 1 stamina.
Yeah. Is it worth imbuing me with pain so that I can at least kill the Seekers behind me?
Yeah, I can do that.
If we're not going to do that, we're not going to do the screaming thing.
I mean...
Okay. So
you could do the screaming thing, but there's a good chance Dave will get blatted.
okay, well I'll save the screaming thing till next turn. Providing I don't roll 1. I will... Okay, I'll imbue Dave with pain. So, lost 1 damage per source used. So, I'm going to roll 2 dice. I'm going to get a 6. I missed. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will try and heal myself. Well, I succeeded in doing so and then self-harming.
Oh god.
I just cannot get a hold of this healing spell. That leaves me 2. I can move somebody.
You can move the worm backwards.
Yeah, I mean, could you move yourself, Vicky? Would that help you,
Or push the dreadworm away.
Well, if you move yourself away, you can use
No,
your
the
jet.
dreadworm just moved back in. What's the worm's movement?
That's a good point. 6.
Oh, yeah, I want it then.
Back.
If you move yourself, you can get the jet going, can't you?
Yeah, I can move myself.
Just one. If you move any more, you'll get targeted by Shaman as well.
Yeah, I can try and move myself 1 backwards.
Yeah, okay.
1 dice or 2?
Just use the one.
I only need to roll a 2, don't I?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3. Okay, yeah, move me 1 square backwards.
Okay.
And I'll save the last point of source for
Just in case.
just in case, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, is it darkness time?
It's the worm.
Worm time.
Oh, it is the worm. It is the worm.
Vicky's thought of something, she's just going quiet.
Go on.
Just before I do all my magics, is it not worth me stabbing the Seeker? Or am I not beside the Seeker?
You would have been, so yeah, you would have had the opportunity to do that, so it's not a biggie if you want to go stabby on it. Do you want to shank it?
On a 4 now.
Wherefore?
Because it was only against the big buggers you had at minus.
I rolled a crit.
Nice.
So 1d6 plus 1 damage, so 7.
6 plus 3 total.
Is my strength 3?
3. So 3 total.
So 9 altogether.
So the endurance is 7.
So I've done it 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And it's also
Well, it's got 4 wounds at the moment anyway, so that's going to go up to... It's now got 6 wounds.
yeah, I've got 3 attacks.
Where? Fill them out.
Oh no, it's on the other sheet.
Oh, I see.
So I started with 1. This gives me an extra 1. And when I went up to level whatever, it gave me an additional 1.
I thought it gave an additional range, but okay.
Do you want me to work that out for you, Vicky?
Just double checking that I've got whether I've got 2 or 3 attacks.
So at level 4, the Blood Witch got an extra ranged attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've only got 2 attacks. That's cool. But that's fine. I still get to hit it again.
Okay, cool.
I rolled 4, so I hit it.
1d6 plus 3.
So I've just done 8, so I've done another wound to it.
Nice, okay, so that puts it on 7 then. So it's...
Yeah, and then I'll do my whole magic stuff.
Magic movement.
Yeah.
So,
It's moving it now.
Okay, any other tricks, Vicky, or are you done?
I am done now, so yeah, I just need to move that square away again.
Right, so, Darkness Roll.
That's me again. No,
Liam,
worm.
worm.
no,
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about... It's like I don't want this to do stuff, isn't it?
That's very true.
Okay, Vicky, do you want to roll for its behaviour?
No, but I will. Roll 6.
A 6. So, this doesn't look good. Summons 1 deviant per accursed. What?
Really?
What? Who made this rule?
That's how
Who
we do
made-
that.
Who made this? It's like, I've only got 1 usable arm and now I've got to go draw up another bloody monster card thing. Right. Let's find deviants.
At least I'm not going to be able to hit now.
Okay.
Not wrong again.
Yeah, you're fired.
If you liked behaviour and I'd got to use my roll for darkness, we'd have had a 6 right now. And I'd have had all my magic.
Yeah, but life sucks.
Huh?
So endurance of deviance is 8. They get oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. What am I doing? It's the morphine. Okay. So level 5 deviants, they've got endurance of 6, that's quite low, but they have 2 attacks, which is grim. They hit on a 3+, their strength is 6, and they've got a movement of 4, they've got initiative of 6, that's quite high. Health wise is 18, and they've got a mind value, Vicky, of 2, which is pretty low.
That's pretty good. Where are the deviants ending up?
Don't know yet. I've got to do 2 perks. Does someone want to roll 2 dice for their perks?
No.
What is he written? Hobby ID happens to be an enthusiastic collector of cricket bats.
That's me.
Oh, is that
On my
you?
tab. That's my emergency backup account, seeing as I had issues logging in.
Oh, okay. So you're going full Negan in the chat.
Well, that would be baseball bat, so the British Negan.
Alright, Lucille.
Thanks.
So, okay, deviants. To answer your question, Vicky, where am I going to put them? We're running out of space. I'll put them here for a minute.
Take the Savages card away, we don't need that anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm going to leave them there for a minute because we've got to work our souls, assuming we get out of this mess. So, how many was it? I'm getting lost in cards now.
1 for Accursed, so 4.
It was, wasn't it? And where did I... Oh, here we go. I think there's a bit more detail on there. So summon 1 deviant per Accursed, place them as close as possible to the Dreadworm. If 1 or more deviants are unavailable, deal behaviour 1 to 5 instead. Okay, well they're all available because we don't have any out at the moment. So I'm just trying to reach into the box with my gammy arm, which is really painful. So they're going to appear. It's just like a mess of tokens now. Tokens everywhere.
Is it not worth stacking the tokens up next to their things rather than spreading them out?
Yeah, I probably will do. When you guys are doing your stuff, I'll go and tidy up the tokens.
I'm totally screaming siren in that room now.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Right,
Just-
darkness roll? Oh, hang on. Yeah, because
Is it already?
I rolled a 3.
you rolled a 3. Okay, cool.
I have some magic.
So the colossal dreadworm just vomited up a load of deviants, and that's all it does.
No one lives in a time machine.
What's that?
So was that not enough?
I live in Intermundus.
Nobody lives there.
Hope that.
Not even sure.
Right, so yeah, Jack, what do you want to do? It's time for some machine gun fire.
Roland's tentacle first. To remove any ill effects I might possibly have had that I can't be bothered to look up.
Legend of the Overfiend.
All of the insanity can sod off.
Yeah.
What tentacle does? You remove all of that.
Yes.
Nice.
And we've got a few of those. We've got 2 more knocking around somewhere. Some.
I've got one.
Dave's got a tentacle.
If you don't leave it, you've got 1 to 10.
Right. Well, first things first, let's unleash the trouser snake at the front shaman.
Shaman.
Shaman sounds like loo roll, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does. Kitchen towel.
Yeah.
12 down there. So the front shaman has taken 6 wounds.
Okay. I'm going to use dice at this point because it's easier.
It might be worth waiting until I've shot it, Liam, just to save yourself the pain.
Good shout.
It's taken 6. Let's fire. Fire 1. Fuck it off. It's a crit.
It's a crit.
Nice.
So make sure I'm adding this up right. 2d6 plus 3 on the blow. Plus, it's actually 2d6 plus 10. I fucked up earlier. 22. So 16 more wounds.
That's
It's all
22.
22.
So it's got 10 there.
Yep. Shot number 2.
How'd you miss that earlier?
Because I gave myself plus 9 on plus 10.
Oh.
Anyway. Shot number 2. It's a hit.
Can see.
I don't know why I rolled 3, that's stupid. There we go. So,
No, roll them again. You randomly.
Yes, yeah.
thanks. 12 done that time, so that's another 6 wounds.
4 left.
So, unfortunately, last attack will go on him. Which hits. Just.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You threw everything at it, but at least it's gone.
Yep, and I'm having a stamina back.
Anything else?
Nothing else I can do.
Cool.
Okay, nice one. That's good. And I said I'd tidy up the tokens and I didn't. What a fool. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Vicky's going to screen the house down in a minute anyway.
Can't. I'm not in the doorway, and you've now put a deviant in the doorway, haven't you?
Oh, bugger.
Move yourself.
Well,
That's a
who's...
speaker, isn't it?
Can. Is there space in the doorway? Because I could diagonally move myself into that gap.
Yeah, there is. There's a space in front of you, so it's all good.
Right, I could kill that seeker before you go anyway.
Yeah. Well, in fact, it's Dave's going now, so what do you want to do? Well, Dave, before you do anything, you're poisoned.
Yeah, so I have to roll. Do I roll 1 dice for each poison I have, or just 1 dice?
You got poison resist.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. Do
I
I roll 1 dice for each poison, or just 1 dice?
don't know. Let me have a look at the rule book. Okay, so where's the resistance? Oh, I found it last time.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. Right, so right, so Dave, when an accursed is about to be poisoned, roll a d6, and if the result is equal to or less than the total value of their equipped poison resistance, they do not become poisoned. Oh, so we should have done it at the point you were poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. No. Like I was, when a cursed is about to be poisoned, yeah, so we should have done it when you were poisoned. So you were poisoned 2 times, weren't you?
I need a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, but you rolled it for both of them, so if...
The first one? No. No. So
Okay.
I'll take both of them.
So resistance didn't do anything.
So what happens with the actual poison now? I can't remember.
I think it's 1d3, isn't it? Let me check.
I was just igniting.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it's some endurance test, isn't it? I think you have to do. What is your endurance?
5, but +1 because of my lucky charm, so 6.
So I think at the start of their turn, the poison character rolls a number of d6 equal to their endurance attribute, and removes. So I don't think you can use a lucky charm here, because it does.
This is an attribute test.
Is it? I don't know. Ask chat, because it just.
That's an attribute.
It says the
That's
poison.
an attribute test.
Is it? So it says the poison character rolls a number of d6 equal to their endurance attribute value.
It's an attribute test.
Exactly. It's an attribute test, mate.
Okay, and removes a poison token for every 6 rolled. Each remaining poison token. Each remaining poison token does 2 wounds.
I ignored one of them, so I take 2 wounds.
So Dave goes down to poison 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, now I get to hit stuff. Right, I'm going to get a stamina back. I'm going to hit the seeker diagonally behind me, the one that's next to Vicky.
Okay. What weapons are you using, Dave?
Death Maul. The endurance, there's no point using anything else.
Okay, fair enough. But you can't cleave with that, can you?
No.
Okay. So going for that one.
I'll hit it. I'm on 2d6 plus 7 because it's not a demon. He takes 12 wounds.
It's already carrying 7 wounds anyway, Dave, so it's dead.
Dead then.
Thanks.
That's okay. Right, so what should I attack now? Because obviously I don't want to get too many seekers coming in on us. Or too many, to free up the Dreadworm either. The Deviants are going to come in first, aren't they? Because their initiative's high.
Yeah. Well, you could safely take away the seeker adjacent to you. There's one to your left. It's already carrying a wound.
Right, yeah, we'll go with that one then. The second attack, I did. I did 12, didn't I? So I get 6 fury for that.
Well, let me just check something. Vicky, when we first marked all those wound markers, did we mark up wounds taken or wounds remaining?
Wounds taken.
Okay, so the one next to you has taken a wound in that case.
Right, okay. I'm going to hit that one. That's a hit as well. It's lost a wound.
He lost 1 wound.
You're not all rolled to be scared.
It's got 14 left, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm going to replace that token with a dice.
Now it has 1. I've just done 13 wounds to it.
You've done 13 wounds to it, plus it's already got 2 anyway, so that takes it up to 15, so it's dead.
I get up to maximum fury. Can I hit another one safely or not?
Yeah, because the Dreadworm needs 4 squares to be able to spread out, so even if it does have a narrow gap that it can move through diagonally, it has to be able to like squidge out, but it does have a movement of 6. So you just need to be careful. I mean, I think you can get. I mean, you could kill one of the ones in front of you. I mean, the Dreadworm wouldn't be able to move forwards if you did that.
Right, we'll do that then. So I will spend 4 fury for another attack.
Well, I tell you what, Dave. The one diagonally to your right has already suffered 7 wounds from when Vicky hit it earlier. Do you want to go for that one?
Going for an attack on that one. Miss anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another 3 to get a point of stamina back, which puts me on 3.
3 what?
3 stamina.
Oh.
Okay. So what we got next? The Deviants are initiative 6, so they're probably going to go next. I don't think they can really do anything, but Dave, do you want to roll for their behaviour?
1.
So they are Deviants. Each Deviant without a target moves towards nearest Accursed. Each attacks with Assault, which they can't do anyway because they can't get through that front line of Chod. We haven't rolled for their perks though. Do you want to roll 2 dice, Dave, so we can just make a note of their perks?
I've got 2 2s, but I'll re-roll one of them.
Yeah.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. So the Deviants, when they do get rolling, they've got a 3rd body, so they gain an extra melee attack. So that's really nasty. They're now 3 attacks each. So they're going to be...
Yes. Ouch.
Yeah, they're going to be horrible. And also 4 mutated limbs. This is... Oh, that's nasty. Each assault attack, bearing in mind they now have 3 attacks each, does an extra 1d6 damage. Those Deviants, I almost think Jack needs to murder them at range.
Yeah,
Well,
let's do that.
Okay.
I will be coming back to help out next turn.
If they find a way of getting through, those Deviants are going to absolutely rip us apart.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll do that. And now Vicky's got the javelins, maybe she start lobbing javelins at them as well.
Yeah, might be a good shout. So, Dave, you spent, or you got more to do?
Now I'm done.
Oh, you're done, aren't we? We've done the Deviants. So, initiative 5 is the Seekers. So, Jack, do you want to roll the dice for the behaviour and the Seekers?
You want me to do what now?
Do you want to roll the dice for the behaviour and the Seekers?
Okay. 2.
2. So, they are gonna... Each Seeker without a target moves towards the most wounded Accursed and targets them. Sorry, Dave. Each attacks with Razor Maw, the most wounded Accursed in range. Razor Maw does 1d6, on a crit it does 2d6, and also their strength 5.
This is only 2 of them. Only 2 of them?
No, you've got 3 next to you, Dave, and there's a 4th one that can move. So the 4th one is probably going to move here, which means the Deviants are actually now free to move through in subsequent turns.
Oh yeah, we need to kill them.
Right, Dave, you ready? You're going to have a lot of attacks here. Okay, so hitting on a 3+. The first one has hit you. What do you want to do?
So it's D6 plus 5.
Yep.
Well, I'll tank the 3rd one.
Okay, damage is 8.
8.
Yep.
So I lose 3.
Next one has hit you.
I'll evade.
Bear in mind, Dave, you're gonna. How much stamina have you got?
I've only got 3.
Because you might need some for if that dreadworm attacks you.
Alright, well I'll have to try and tank another one then. I can't keep taking that many wounds though.
No, I don't know what else to suggest, but if that dreadworm does its range 2 attack and you have no stamina, you're dead.
I'll tank this one then.
So that's 2 plus the 5, 7.
That's another 2 wounds.
I should have got 2 faith at the beginning of this turn, shouldn't I? So
Yeah.
if my faith is 5,
Right, I'm down to 12, so I've lost 9 wounds now.
okay, I can give you a load of life in a minute, Dave. So the 3rd one is a miss,
Look for that.
and the 4th one is also a miss.
You! I didn't need to use any stamina, so I can still tumble the dreadworm in a minute if I need to.
Okay, so I think it's... Oh, we've got the shaman to go as well. Jack, do you want to roll for behaviour?
I can go. So 1, which is good.
It heals itself.
It hasn't taken anything.
So what it does, yeah, they do the Healy thing. So each shaman will heal the most wounded Scorn in their line of sight, including themselves. It will move first to get line of sight if it needs to, but they only move 4.
I wouldn't worry too much. There's no Scorns on the table and he's not wounded, so...
Yeah, it can't do anything, mate. It can't move close enough to see anyone.
Yeah,
it hasn't taken any wounds. It's inactive.
That's a good point. I didn't realise they only healed Scorn. Cool. Got away with that. So, me, Dave... I think I need to do Breath of Life on Dave, don't I? It's going to drain me completely of source.
How many wounds have you taken, Dave?
I've lost 9.
Oi, okay.
So Breath of Life, heal yourself or an ally in line of sight for 2d6 wounds. Do you want me to go for that?
Yeah.
It costs...
Either that or you start wailing on the Seekers, isn't it? And try and get the forbidden word off. That's up to you. If you've got stamina to tumble the colossal dreadworm, then you might get away with it. But then we've got to deal with the deviants, whichever ones don't get killed by Jack and Vicky.
I can't use forbidden word because it only works on demons, and those Seekers are animals.
Yeah, okay. No, it's got to be the heal then, isn't it?
Okay, so Breath of Life, it costs 7, but I've got a skill and I've got an amulet thingy which drops the cost by 2. And I've got 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 source, so I can just about pull that off. I've got no source left. Dave, you got 2d6 life coming at you. 5 and a 4, 9.
Nice, push you back up to full, thank you very much.
I have no source, so there'll be no life heals coming anytime soon.
If we Cursed Heart it, you might have to.
Yeah, you'll be relying on Vicky now and Cursed Heart because I can't do anything. I can then move down to plug the gap so the deviants don't get through, but if I do that I will be subject to a round of hitting from a deviant, but I think that's not a bad idea unless you guys disagree, because otherwise they could come through and get Vicky.
Is that blocking the doorway?
Jointing on the front lines.
Sorry, Jack, what'd you say?
Have you now blocked the doorway so Vicky can't get in with screaming Simon?
No, there's a space next to me so Vicky can still join me in the doorway if she wants to.
Oh, okay.
So if I go there, I've cast a miracle this turn, so I'm going to get an extra attack. So I'm on 4 attacks against this Seeker. So first one, missed. Second one is a 3, which that does hit it. Damage is 1d6, I rolled a 6, plus 2, plus 3. 11. And their endurance is 7. So 4 wounds? Is that right?
Yep.
And next one is a miss. And the 4th attack, I just thrown the dice on the floor, so I'm going to roll another one. There's a 5, so that hits. And damage is 6 again, so I think that's another 4 wounds. So it's going to be 8 wounds in total on that Seeker in front of me. And I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, who's next?
Vicky is, and then it's the dead one.
Oh, moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there no room for me to tumble now?
Oh yes, I've buggered up. There is room to tumble, unless Vicky blocks the door. But Vicky could go into the door with magic and then move, or she could move in and then magic out or something.
magic again.
Well, I'm gonna start with my javelin, I think, before I do. So I can use my javelin on.
Can't do any movement after that. It's a magic thing.
Oh yeah.
So,
But if I stand in the doorway, I've got a thing next to me.
which means you can't use your javelin, but you can screaming siren.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in the doorway and screaming siren. I'm gonna use 4 dice. No, yeah, 4 dice. I am imbued with pain. Not imbued with pain.
Screaming siren.
I'm got weak knees. Oh god. I can't do this. I can't do this again. Just so you're aware, because I think I have weak. Yeah, Slibithia. I have weak knees now.
Did you get a sauce burn?
Yeah. This is only a single sauce burn though. But it did go off successfully.
Vicky, does that mean you're able to move yourself out, or can you not do that? Because that's Libithia as well, isn't it?
I only need to roll 1 dice though, because I only have to get a 2 to move myself a square.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Nice.
So I can't with 1 dice.
So, where do you want to start? Shall we start on the right hand side? The one over here.
Yeah, I will just literally follow your pencil around the board.
Okay, well that one's already on 7 wounds, so how does this work again? Is it 2d6 minus their mind or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so the mind value of the Seekers is only 1.
So I just rolled a 12.
Well, it's dead. Nice.
Next.
Next one has, bear with me a moment, just trying to figure out what it's got. Next, the wounds were stuck to the bottom of the colossal dreadworm because they've been there for so long. I think the next one already has 10 wounds.
Well, I rolled 11.
Okay, well that's dead. Some of these are stuck to the board. They've been there for a couple of weeks or whatever. This one over here, one on the far right has got 5 wounds. So do that one, Vicky.
Just done 7, so it'd be 6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's not quite dead because they've got 15. So that's got 11. I'm going to use dice now because they're easier for you guys to see. So I'm going to put that there. That was nearly dead. Then there's one in front of the dreadworm, which is fresh. It's taken no damage at all.
Okay. I rolled a 3, so that'd be 2 wounds.
Okay.
I
and
think
then,
it was a seeker, yeah?
yeah, it's a seeker. And there's one in front of me, which has already taken 8 wounds because I hit it quite a lot earlier.
Again, a seeker?
Yep.
Wow, we had a lot of seekers. 8, so 7 wounds. I believe makes it dead.
Yeah, it does. It's gone. Nice. So that's gone, really thinning out the room now. Then we're on to deviants. So the deviant on the right hand side first of all is fresh, and it's got 18 life and a mind of 2.
I've just done 8 wounds, so that would be 6 wounds.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I've missed some wound markers here. You actually killed this deviant, this seeker on the right, so I'm going to get rid of that. There's a load of wound markers which I had missed. So that's taken 6 wounds. The deviant's on the left hand side then. So, in fact, I'm missing other wounds here. Just trying to sort
Is
this
that
out.
all the seekers gone now?
No, but the one that's directly kind of in front of you should actually have 3 more wounds. I'm just going to clock it up to 5. I've almost got rid of all the wound tokens now, so it's a bit easier for me to understand now. Okay, so you've got 3 deviants on the left.
They're all still up, but the night is young and full of terrors.
Right.
Come back, it is full of terror.
Do you want to start rolling against deviants now, Vicky? They've got a mind of 2.
Meditation.
So I rolled 10, so that'd be 8 wounds.
8 wounds, cool. And then you got 2 more to go.
Again, I've just rolled 10, so another 8 wounds.
Yeah, and you've got 1 more left.
And I rolled 10 again, so another 8 wounds.
Wow, you've done so much damage. When there's...
The creatures with spell and then wounded legend.
Have I got any creatures like in my threat range?
No, you were not threatened at all.
Oh, hang on. We forgot to injure the dreadworm.
Good shout. The dreadworm has a mind value of 4 though.
I rolled 9, so 5 wounds.
And it's already carrying 3, so it's now up to 8.
Only 142 to go. Won't take long.
But that was pretty amazing, really.
Yes, it was. That created a large amount of space full of dead things.
Vicky, if I had 2 hands, Vicky, or 2 operable arms, I would clap.
Okay. Well,
You're able to move yourself out of the doorway so that I can tumble if I need it.
yes, but before I do that, I'm going to use my javelin. Do you want me to shoot?
Yeah, no, don't do that then.
Do you want to shoot the deviants or the dreadworm?
Deviants.
Yeah, maybe nail that front dreadworm, sorry, that front deviant of that pack of 3 on the left.
Okay, so I need to roll. What am I rolling to hit now? Is it 4?
Yeah. Yeah, 4 to hit.
That didn't hit.
What's that? Liam's full of terror. It's all those tentacles.
Only one of my javelins hit.
Okay, cool. What's the damage looking like?
I don't know, which one am I attacking?
The one at the front.
Deviants.
Oh,
6
shit.
plus 5. 8.
I only did 8.
8. The endurance is 6, so there's 2 more wounds.
Yeah.
So it's up to 12. It's almost dead.
Somewhere, I can't remember. No. I don't know. It was somewhere. Anyway.
You dead yet, Mr. Young? No, I'm not.
And then I'm gonna... Yeah, you can move me 1 back.
Okay, so you're levitating back. So Dave, you've now got tumbling space.
Hard for that.
Wow. Good going, Vicky.
Yeah. The worms go next.
Okay, so Vicky, do you want to roll for behaviour for the dreadworm?
No.
Jack, do you want to do it?
Okay. 2.
2. So, what's it doing?
It self-destructs.
No, well, it says if not adjacent to any accursed, move until it can get as many of them as possible, attacks with insatiable bite. So it's gonna, it can actually move to here now. An insatiable bite. The darkness roll still isn't a 5 or 6, so it's not going to puke all over anyone, so that's kind of good. Insatiable bite though, Dave, is make sure you're sitting down, is 3d6 damage plus 8.
Well, that'll be a tumble then.
Hooray!
It hasn't got a range on it, has it?
No, but it does say if the damage rolled is double 6, If the damage rolled is a double 6 or a critical hit, suffer the wounds, then pass an agility 1 test or be swallowed and become part of the dreadworm forever. Die permanently.
That'll be the tumble then.
Who wrote these rules?
The guy that just said, "Oh, is he dead?"
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that's lobbying for your death.
Right, okay, let's roll the dice, see if it hits you, because it might not even hit you. So it's got 1 attack, it hits on a 3. It's a 1! It's a 1! Take that, art cakes.
Not for that. I can keep my stamina and not be lunched. That's nice.
Right, you've not become the head of the worm. Right. So it's darkness roll, isn't it? Who's rolling darkness these days?
Vicky's doing.
We sure we want Vicky to roll this?
She's not been fired yet, so.
I rolled 2.
2. Okay, cool. So Jack, over to you.
You're not bombing on us, so that's good.
Can you move me back around the corner? So just back 1, then diagonally down left.
Yep. So you're behind Vicky.
Yep, the shaman can come to me then. I won't have to worry about him for a little while.
What's the shaman's movement?
4. It's not going to be able to get line of sight on me for a little while. So, Deviants or Dreadworm, what's your fancy?
I think the deviants are horrible.
Well, let's unleash the trouser snake at the front Deviant then. Best. I'm tired.
Anxiety is a thing.
It happens to the best of us, and also me.
I've got loads of drugs that might perk you up. What do you want?
I'm going to shoot him instead then. That hit.
Okay.
16 damage.
16. Their endurance is 6, so it's 10 wounds. It's Vicky's already. What's he even? Cheetah. Oh, hang on. I've got Jack's profile over part of the text. Let's move that.
Yeah.
If they quit because of tiredness, I win. The warden comes and collects you. He's just making up these bullshit rules as he goes.
I guess.
Okay. Next. Sorry, that didn't kill it, did it? Giggling at the chair.
No, I think you did because Vicky's already done 10 wounds on it, and you just did another 10, didn't you?
Yes, it did.
It's
yeah,
dead.
It's gone. It's gone.
So I should shoot the one behind it. Second arrow. It's a hit. And it has been hit for 16. So 10 wounds.
And it's already carrying 8, so that is just enough to get it because of Vicky's screaming siren earlier.
Yep. So let's go for the one behind that then. It's a hit. 17. So 17 damage, 11 wounds.
It's dead.
Nice.
Nice work, Jack.
Nice.
Perfect.
So we've got 1 sleeper left, 1 deviant, 1 shaman,
And one
and a
bloody
worm.
worm.
Are you a bit tired, Jack? Page 99. Quitting a session. There's probably not even 99 pages in the book. Quitting a session in play because someone says they're tired, someone's a warden. What? Can we not ban him? Right. So who thinks we should play that rule? I think we should house rule that one into oblivion.
Oh, the box told the creator off.
AI is rising up.
Yeah, it's Skynet. Is this voice activated? Ban art cakes. Right, so I don't know what's going on. Is it end of turn? Isn't it? Is it darkness roll?
Yeah, it's the end of the go now.
Right, Vicky, you're up.
So it's not end of
That
turn.
was the end of my turn, mate.
Oh
Jack,
god, yeah.
Next.
Is this the morphine?
So what have I got near me?
Well, you've got a big worm.
Right, anything else? What else?
No, that's well. You've got one little seeker next to you as well,
Right.
which is taken.
What do you think? Should I start attacking the dreadworm or should I not?
Hell yes.
Well, the seeker's got 5 wounds from Vicky's crazy screaming, so it's probably an easy kill if you need fury or whatever.
Am I already in a position to attack both?
Yeah.
Well, I'll hit the seeker first. So the first attack, I'll get a stamina back because I'm not moving. Right, so hit the seeker. No. Is it worth me putting another one on it or just throwing 2 attacks at the dreadworm?
What consumables do you have, Dave?
I've got a trap demon soul so I can get an instant hit on the dreadworm.
Tempted to say stacking it on the dreadworm's worth it because you do the most outright damage by a long way.
I'll start hitting the dreadworm then. I'm going to use my trap demon soul to get an automatic hit. Because I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm just going to scrub that off your sheet, Dave.
I was going to hit that seeker before it attacked Dave again.
True. That is a point.
How much health have you got, Dave?
I'm fully healed now.
Okay, yeah, we'll be cool then. We'll be fine. Go for the deck.
I'm going to roll my hit roll anyway in case it's a crit.
Dave, have you got a trap demon soul? Because I don't have that down on the spreadsheet for you. I've got a demonic.
I did, but I just rubbed it off. If I don't have one, it's not a big deal because it's a hit anyway.
I don't think you have one, but you have got a demonic egg, by the way, which I think does healing.
I didn't have that written down. What does a demonic egg do?
I think it does like a load of healing. I'd have to dig out the card and find out, but
That's useful early.
yeah.
Right, okay.
well.
So I'll hit it anyway. I hit it for 14 wounds.
14. How can you use a demonic egg? So cruel and creepy. I don't know. You made the rule.
Batteries.
Make an omelette out of it. So how many wounds did you do, Dave?
14.
14. So it's currently on 8 plus the 14.
22 now, so it's got 128 left.
22. So mark it in 5s because it'd be a bit easier for people like me to count up.
4 to hit it again. And I did. I missed.
Okay, have you got any more attacks left, or are you done?
I missed the seeker and then I missed that.
Okay. That's still pretty good though, I mean it's a good start. Okay, so initiative next is going to be the Seekers, isn't it? Initiative 5, because the Deviants have been murdered. No, hang on, is there a Deviant left somewhere?
I think there's one deviant left, isn't
There's
there?
one
On the far
deviant.
corner.
Yeah, so okay, that will do its thing. Does someone want to roll for its behaviour?
No.
4.
4. So let's just mark it up.
Yeah.
Each deviant without a target moves towards the nearest accursed and targets them. Each attacks with assault. So assault's the nasty one, and they've got a movement of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Rather irritatingly, it can get to me.
Who's moving? The deviant.
Yeah. So that's going to hit me with assault, and they are now doing. They've got 3 attacks. They hit on 3+, and because they got mutated limbs, assault deals an extra d6 damage. So this could be quite horrible. So first attack on me is a 1, that misses. Lovely. Next one is a 6. That's horrific. It's so bad. Because I can't use my armour.
Tumble time, Liam.
I have the tumble. I can't take that. So 2 stamina gone, tumbling back, and it's got no one else to attack. So that's the deviant done. Initiative 5 is the shaman. Jack, do you want to roll for behaviour?
Okay. 2.
2. Just going to mark it up. So what are they doing? Shaman, witch doctor, they're doing healing again, so that's awesome. So it wouldn't bother moving, would it? It would just stay there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could just stay there and not heal itself.
Okay. So, and then we've got the Seekers initiative 5. So Vicky, do you want to roll for its behaviour?
No.
I'll do it. Vicky's back refusing to participate in this.
It was awful last time.
Behaviour of 4.
Behaviour of 4. So they are each Seeker without a target moves towards the most wounded. So it's already next to Dave. Attacks with Razor Maw. So 1d6 plus 5 damage on you, Dave. So rolling to hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's well and truly cocked. So roll that again. So 5. It's hit you. What do you want to do?
1d6 plus 5.
Yeah.
I think I can swallow that. It's only going to do a maximum of 6 wounds, and I've got the full 21. So.
You sure you want to use that choice of words?
No.
Dave is swallowing. Okay, damage is 3 plus 5.
I'll take 3 wounds. Okay.
And then we're down to initiative 5, which is me, and I'm a fool because I didn't do faith this turn, so I get 2 faith. Would it make sense if I moved forward and attacked the deviant?
How much stamina have you got?
I've got 2.
Okay, in which case,
Still
yes.
tumble, E2.
Okay, I'm going to move forwards then. And I've got 3 attacks because I'm all out of faith and stuff. So, first one's a crit, nice. And it's a demon, so all the good stuff. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
Yeah.
What's...
It's during 6, isn't it? So it's 11 wounds.
Yeah, and it's already got 6 wounds.
That's 17. Got 1 left.
1 left. So I'm going to take the dice away. I just need to hit it once more. So it's hit. Rolling for damage. It's only a 2 this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That does exactly 1 point of damage, 1 wound, so it's dead. And because that's a demon and I killed it, I get 2 faith back, which is great. So I'm back up to 4 faith. Vicky?
What do you want me to do? Shall I start by throwing my javelin at the Seeker?
Oh, did anyone want a life heal, by the way?
I've only lost 3, so I'm okay for now.
Vicky?
I've only lost 2. You've not lost anything.
I'm fine.
Oh, I've lost loads, haven't I?
Yeah, so heal yourself then.
We've completely neglected the fact that I'm on 12 wounds.
That's lovely, dog.
So, if you guys don't mind, before you do your thing, I'm going to spend all my sauce and do Forbidden Word on the Dreadworm. Because it's going to take 1d6 wounds plus my charisma of 6. So I've rolled a 4, so there's 10 in total. Dreadworm takes 10 wounds and I get 10 life back.
Nice. Shout.
How much, how wounded are you still?
I'm not too bad now, I've taken 2 wounds.
Better.
Yep.
You'll go, Vicky.
Right, I'll be back in a moment.
I think Dave's throwing up whatever he swallowed earlier.
Okay, well, he's imbued with pain. 2.
Two.
I don't want to take the rest. I heal myself 2 and...
You did your normal thing.
Yeah.
Just stop trying to heal yourself. It doesn't work.
Vicky, who did you imbue with pain? Was it Jack or Dave?
Dave.
The Dreadworm's endurance is so high, it's so much better off being on Dave.
Okay. Did we forget to do Dave's poison this turn?
We did.
Yeah.
We're going to do it when he comes back.
I'm wondering if I step around and throw a javelin at the shaman, and then use my level 2 magic to step back down.
Bother. He's got to come to us at this point, and it's going to have to move twice before he does that.
Yeah, but my range is 12.
Yeah.
Thank you for imbuing me.
So I can use my magic to move back down.
I'm not aiming at the Dreadworm.
No worries, Dave. Dave, we've got to do your poison. You've got to do that.
Yeah, I just realised that.
He's able to pick him off a bit
I've
easier.
got my endurance test of 6.
Yep.
I am no longer poisoned.
Cool, you got
I've
6.
Awesome.
Vicky's debating whether to spear a shaman or not.
So, it's probably worth it. If I move to be the other side of Jack, I'm within 12 of the shaman, aren't I?
Easily.
Yeah, so if you go around here, yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'll try that. I've got 2 attacks on him. So I hit that one. So it's 2d6 plus 5. I've just done 15 damage. Take 6, so he's got 9 wounds.
Okay, that's cool. Just mark it up. Oh.
Next attack hits. And he's got another 9 wounds. So 18 in total.
Nice.
Lovely.
We've done 14.
And then I can step 1 back, so I'll be beside Jack now, which means the shaman, if it moves at all, still can't see me.
So you're using your manipulation spell, is it, to move 1?
Yeah, 1, which leaves me 1 magic, but I'll save that in case.
Okay. Nice. Are you liking that spear? Or javelin?
I do,
Vicky liked her crossbow.
but I did like my crossbow.
Just the range is not so good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's much better now we've modded it.
Yeah, because then you can have like magic stuff in one hand and then range defensive stuff in the other hand, which is quite cool.
Yeah, quite useful because it gives me an extra dice against demons for damage.
Okay, so are we darkness? Oh no, we've got the Dreadworm to go, haven't we? Keep forgetting about this.
Yeah.
So, who wants to roll for the Dreadworm? Behaviour time.
No, last time I rolled for the Dreadworm, I conjured 4 deviants.
Yeah.
Let's not let Vicky do it then.
You're sacked. Dave?
Use Spinner of Doom.
Yeah, Spinner's turn.
We use the spinner.
Oh, God, I got a 6.
No, Dave, we're not using you. We're using the spinner of doom. You're so.
That's fine. I'll ignore that then.
Yeah, you're so 20th century. Let's spin them.
Take that over 19. Young in name only.
That is harsh, man. That's harsh. So, what's that? A 2?
Yeah.
Colossal Dreadworm. So, if not adjacent, if not adjacent, any accursed, might be a 2 missing in there. Whoever wrote this. If not adjacent to any accursed, moves until it can get as many of them as possible. Attacks its target with insatiable bite. So it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to bite Dave. Dave, this is 3d6 damage plus 8.
Yeah, okay.
So rolling 3 plus to hit. It has hit you. Would you like to tank that? So Dave's gonna.
Think about that one.
Dave's tanking the damage. So you're rolling back 2.
I'm fucking off, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, watch the chat. There's going to be like a wuss comment in a minute. So Dave's fallen back.
Wouldn't you?
No, I would have taken that, obviously.
Sure.
Boo.
Really, really wants to see someone die.
I know, he's like sadist.
Hoping for a snuff strip.
It's not a snuff video. Snuff stream. Snuff
Not-
stream.
This is Darklight, not Dark Web.
It's not Liam's snuff loft. Right, so
Yeah.
Darkness roll, isn't it? Who's
Yeah, so on to a grey.
Vicky.
Have you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Right, you're sacked.
Someone's
I do that.
Someone's going to start laughing quite a lot now.
Fortunately, it does move on to a grey, so it's not horrific.
And it's Dave's go?
It will be, yes.
Yeah, 'cause it's Liam, me, Dave, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, you onto darkness now.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Vicky's
From
been
next time.
Vicky's sacked. So Jack, what do you want to do?
Do you want me to shoot the Dreadworm?
I'm going to get
Yeah.
my faith.
So, do you want me to spunk my stamina and fire off the hail of arrows?
What will it? What
Snake is going first.
what sort of damage do you think it's going to put?
Well, it will be kicking out. So I've got to remind myself exactly how this one works. But it uses all of my attack, goes and adds 3 onto it. So I'll be hitting on a 4+, 6 attacks on it, all with my damage.
Oh,
Jack, if you're going to do that, wouldn't it make sense to move back so you then hit on a 3+?
No, because I get a -1 to hit, mate. It's still over 4 away, isn't it?
No,
It's 4 or more.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares gets to it at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine then. 4 or more away.
Okay, fair enough.
I can stay where I am and leave myself with 1 stamina just in case. But in any case, I'm going to let Trouser Snake go first. Probably going to do nothing, but let's give it a go. No, he's done nothing.
Oh,
Critical fail.
so you're going to do Arrow Storm, or are you going to do your standard shots?
I'm doing Arrow Storm.
Arrow Storm, okay. There goes the
So-
stamina.
First attack of 6. Hits.
For these all on the dread one.
Yes. There's nothing else in.
There's a seeker there.
Oh, there is. All right, drop the first one on the Seeker then, because I've got to share it between them. So the Seeker has just taken 18 damage.
Seeker dead.
Yeah, because he's already carrying 5 wounds anyway, so he's gone.
That's good. In that case, that means the remaining 5 attacks are going to hit the Dread one. So,
The dice have gone.
second one has hit. So that's 18 damage, so 8 wounds.
Oh, that's handy. So that rounds up to 10 if I take the 2 off. Yep. Carry on.
Missed. 4th. Missed. 5th. Hit. For a further 20 wounds.
Are you subtracting
20 wounds damage. 10 wounds.
10 wounds? Okay.
I wish it was 20 wounds. Last arrow, falling from great height, is a crit.
Wow.
That is 22 damage. 12.
Wounds.
So I've just done 30 wounds in total to it.
Well, I've currently got it on 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62 wounds.
Oh. Third of the way there.
98 wounds. No, 88 wounds to go.
Yes, Dave, you've got +2 damage on the next go, mate.
Okay.
So it's Dave next.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll just move in. Am I in? Right. First attack. Hits. 2d6 plus 8.
Is that including the 2 extra I gave you?
2d6 plus 10. 17 wounds.
17 wounds?
Yeah, I ignore its endurance. I don't give a shit about its endurance.
Wow.
That's why we reviewed Dave.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. That's 15 and then 2 more. Okay, yeah.
So I'm on maximum fury. 26. Right, second attack. Missed. Of course it did. So I'll fury to get another attack. Which hits. 2d6 plus 10. And another 14 wounds.
Nice. Damn it, you outdid me by 1 wound.
And I only hit twice.
You sound like Gimli and Legolas.
That is roughly what.
There's no point to your outscoring me.
That still only counts as 1.
No, because it's made up of lots of bodies.
And 3 stamina to get another. Sorry, 3 fury to get a stamina back.
Cool.
So how many wounds has it taken now?
Loft.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh no, sorry, overcounted. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
60 left.
That's pretty impressive.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. I think it's the bog roll next. So who wants to roll for Shaman's behaviour?
I've got the Shaman. 3.
3. It's going to be doing fire gaze, so move until the accursed in line of sight uses fire gaze, so it can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If it moved to there,
It might get me.
I think it would be Vicky, to be fair. And no, I've mucked some dice up there. I think that was a 5 and a 3. Shout
There's
of
18 total.
shout of how many was it in total?
18.
Yeah, that's right then. That's cool. It's got some nasty perks though, hasn't it? I think, which affect fire. So it's got 6 and 3. So fire gaze hits on a 2+, unfortunately. So fire goes, the shaman rolls 1d6, which will hit on a 2+ in this case. So we'll see if it hits. It does hit, and it deals 1d6 plus mind fire wounds. Its mind value is 5. Wow. Oh, well, that's well and truly cocked. And that's a 1. So you've got six wounds.
Can I tumble this, Liam? Is that okay? I don't really want to take all that damage.
You can, but you wouldn't have. You can't choose to tumble after you know what the damage is. You would have had to have.
I haven't declared anything. You just started rolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
kinda got, mate.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So are you gonna tumble to? If you tumble to,
In front of Jack, then it won't be able to get me.
but if you do that, Vicky, it means you can potentially get hit by the dreadworm.
That's fine, because I go before the dread one.
Okay, doke. So 2 stamina gets you there. And what's that?
But if I had asked whether I wanted to cover it before I did the damage, I'd have said.
I agree with Art Cakes. Yeah, absolutely. This is where the Fellowship of the Ring fractures, isn't it? What else are you?
You could hold off now.
Oh. What else are you? That's it, isn't it? Initiative 5. So I think it's me next. I guess I will hit the dreadworm, or is there any point in me hitting the dreadworm?
There's not a lot else you can do. Have you got enough stamina to tumble if it does go for you?
I've got 2 stamina, so in theory, but one of its ranged attacks is range 2, but I don't think we'll have that this turn because the darkness rolled 2. So I'm gonna move in. And
Have you taken faith?
I did take my faith this time. I actually remembered for a change, and I'm gonna roll to hit it. So hit on 3. I've hit it. Rolled a 5. And what am I on? 1d6 plus. No, 2d6 plus 5 by the looks of it. So that's 14, and it's endurance 10, which is just garbage, isn't it? So 4 wounds. I'm not going to add these on yet, I'll see what I do. So 4 wounds. Next attack hits as well. 2d6 plus 5. Oh, that's lame. 9. So that doesn't do anything. And then my third attack hits. Oh, damage. Double 6. 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Minus the 10, so it's 7 plus the 4 I did earlier. So 11 wounds I put onto it, which is not much compared to you guys, but
Not bad.
and I think that's me done. I don't think it's worth spending any faith. I'm going to hang on to it in case we get
Mashed.
yeah.
Did you have any consumables, Liam?
That's a good question. I've got a tentacle because everyone's got one of them.
Yeah.
A serum, lockpick, and angelic scriptures I could throw at it. So no. Vicky.
Probably not at this stage anyway.
No.
I'm going to set 2 forward so I can see the. Well, no, 1 forward so I can see the shaman.
You've taken offence at him, haven't you?
Well, healing himself. The last thing we need is for him to heal himself.
Yeah.
Which was.
The
Okay,
shaman does need to die.
use the shot javelin to hit it, yeah. So 13 take 6. So I've just done another 7 wounds to him.
Yep.
Okay, put him out, right.
He's got 14 left, so now it's got
Yeah.
7.
Not me. So can I magic it?
Not in the same room, so you can't screaming siren him.
I wouldn't want to. But I'm trying to mute Dave with pain. But I did just. So you have an additional 2 damage, Dave.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. No, that's it. Me done.
Are you not throwing your javelins, or have you done that?
On the javelin. I'm just going to see if I can move myself
Just one little
down a square.
How do you have sorts and roll a 1?
Oh, good point. I have 1 source.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, Dave, you're not imbued with pain, but I'm going to see if I can move. Yes, I can move down 1.
Okay. Right, so, Colossal Dreadworm. Dave, do you want to roll for the behaviour?
6.
That doesn't sound good. What?
Bloody deviants again.
What is wrong with you? Who made this stupid rule? Summon 4 more deviants. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm going to use a dice to mark 2 of the deviants that we've taken off this card over here. And we get 4 more, so where do they get put? Place them as close as possible to the Dreadworm. So they're just like falling off of it. This is,
To say, you just need to wipe that bloody dreadworm out.
yeah, because it's just depositing stuff everywhere. It's very Kingdom of Death.
How much?
How much?
Have we...
Over 100 now, so.
Right.
Jack, have you got 2 stamina left?
Me, not
Yeah.
yet, but I'm going to have for my next turn. I've got 1 remaining, 1 to
You know where I'm
regenerate.
going. You know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Oh yeah, if I drop it though, it's going to land on everything in that space. I have to share it out.
Yeah, well, still, if we kill the deviants, it's better than nothing.
Jack.
Yeah.
Or damage them at least.
Oh,
I'm
I've
just,
been told off on outfit.
you've been told off by the stream bot.
I
Who were Dreadworm?
decided that I used foul language. Clearly, it's not listening to the conversations.
Are you guys good to go to 11 so we can maybe try and finish this one?
I'm happy to, but
Yeah.
Go on then.
Okay, alright, let's get a rig on then, because we need to nail this, because it's...
I've already power napped between turns a couple of times already.
Okay, right, so... So, darkness roll, who's rolling?
Dave.
Go on, Dave.
Oh my god, I'm sacked already.
Oh, what? How can you roll a 1? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
and it's on a red.
Oh, bloody hell.
If it's a council
Yeah,
event.
so much for finishing tonight then.
Oh,
No,
Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh,
Right, I'm going to use this. Is it me now? Has it gone back to me, or are we on Jack?
No, it's
it's
Run
me.
Jack.
Right.
just for
God help me. I apologise, everyone.
oh,
Cakes, be quiet.
It's not enough.
Really?
Oh, bollocks.
yeah.
So it's another encounter. Right, okay, what have we got? We have... This is quite funny. We got 1d3 plus 3 deviants.
Oh, God.
I think there's something in. I actually think there's a rule that says you can't put out what you don't have, and I'm sure the game creator will enlighten us in a minute. So I don't have any.
Rampage. He will throw whatever he can at us.
What
Keep
another
spelling it.
another
Another
colossal dreadworm? Would I mean I could draw another card, or does it count as nothing? I don't know how this works. I'd have to go forage around in the rule book.
We'll be hard, haven't we? So we'd get another 2 deviants, and that would kind of be it.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, because I can mark that up to 4, can't I? And then I can dump the.
They're
But
technically available, where they're not on the board.
these would be spawned as ambushing. I suppose technically I should write another card with different perks and stuff, but I can't be bothered. So I'm gonna shove one down here because that would probably make sense, and I'm gonna stick one in the middle here because I think if they're ambushing us, they're gonna go in. It's hanging off of Dave's axe, but it's in that square in the doorway.
Okay. Ruby.
Yeah, what does it say? Yeah, no models equals no more monsters to spawn, so long as you can place at least one. Okay, that's cool. So we placed 2.
Okay. I'm afraid to say I don't think I'm going to be using Arrowstorm this turn. Not with these things carrying, 3 attacks
No.
at 2d6.
Yeah.
I know Vicky can't wear that, and I probably can't. So
No,
I've got no stamina. Well, I've got 1 stamina.
I'm going to shoot the one that's right next to me first.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Are you going to do trouser first, or are you going to save that for later?
I'm going to save that for the second.
Yeah.
I can use him to polish bits off, but this is hitting on 4+. Miss. Second attack. It's a hit.
Can't see through the table.
It's a 1 and a 5. And that is 18 wounds. 18 damage, not bloody wounds.
So -6, so that's 12 wounds. That's still really good.
How much has it got left? What's that
6.
health?
18.
18?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use Trouser Snake on him now then. So I've got 1 arrow left. Let's unleash the snake first. Snake has missed. It's actually useless tonight.
No comment.
Let's sleep anyway. Last arrow, try and polish that bugger off. Missed.
Yes.
Oh!
Bloody. Still a lot, 2 stamina.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yep. It is. Dave, you're up.
Right, okay. Well, recover stamina. I'm not. Am I engaged with it, or shall I just go and attack deviants? Do you think?
I personally think you should attack deviants, and I wonder if there's any merit, Dave, in your movement phase, spending 2 stamina to roll back, tumble back a square, so you can actually hit both deviants.
Okay. Yeah. Right. We'll do that.
Does that make sense, or am I talking garbage?
No, I think that makes sense. Well, that puts me down to 1 stamina, but I can get some more back in a minute. I get another one back anyway because I haven't moved.
Okay.
Right, anyway, so yeah, okay, do that then.
Do you want to attack the one that Jack just warmed up for you?
Yeah. And I'll hit that one. That one takes 16 wounds.
Oh, but that's dead.
Which one?
That puts me on maximum fury.
What did you put it on?
And you've got one kind of southwest of you.
Right, so I hit that one. Yeah, hit that one as well. I've
8.
still got another attack.
Oh, have you?
So-
Okay.
I'll Fury to hit that one. And I missed. Of course I did.
So you did 15 wounds, was it?
I spend 3 Fury to get another stamina back to put me on 3.
Okay. So that one there has taken 15 wounds. It's pretty good. So it's going to be the Deviant next. Or Deviants. I'm going to get hit quite a lot here, I think. This is going to ruin me. Does someone want to roll for behaviour for the Deviants?
No, I don't think I should.
Okay. Fine.
After my last efforts.
4.
Oh, darkness should be 1, shouldn't it? So 4. Give me
What are
one.
their perks? Surely this lot have got new perks.
Liam said he couldn't be bothered to sort it out, so we're using the same.
Okay.
Because there's only 3 different types of perk anyway, so the chance, I was always going to get one that was the same, and it was 50-50 that the other perk would be the same, so it just seemed a bit pointless. Okay, so it was a 4, was it? So each deviant without a target moves towards the nearest Accursed and attacks them with Assault, which is exactly what we don't want, because Assault, they're doing an extra d6 damage because of their mutated limbs, so one of these is going to come around adjacent to me, and the others are just kind of going to stack up. So I'm going to get hit quite a bit. I think you have to move each one and then attack, and then move the next one and attack, unless chat says otherwise. So I might have to correct some of this because I've just moved them all, which I probably shouldn't have done, which disadvantages them. So the first one standing next to Dave and Vicky, can one of you guys deal with that? Because I won't be able to.
How many attacks has it got?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Right, okay, well, put it on me then.
Yeah, I've only got 1 stamina, so.
Yeah, put it on me then.
Just remember, if any one of you tumbles back, the next person won't be able to tumble.
If it tumbles, will that mean it will start hitting you as well?
Well, the attacks will go on to other people, and it's got a choice of me and Vicky.
Right, okay.
I can't tumble, just throwing it out there.
Okay.
So Dave, you taking the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so they hit on a 3+. So first one misses. Next attack, Vicky or Dave?
Do it on me again.
That misses too, and then the third attack
Do it on me again.
is a 5. That does hit you.
So how much damage are they doing?
1d6 plus. Oh no, sorry, 2d6 plus 6.
Evade.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6. 13.
I'm fine. I can evade exactly 13, which is what that is. So I'm good.
Okay. So then there would have been the one that was already standing next to me would have attacked me specifically. So I'll deal with that before the others would have moved round. So first attack on me would have hit. I'm gonna try and tank that, which I do, because that would have been 3 plus 6, 9, so my armour would have absorbed that. Second attack would have hit me, gonna try and tank it. 4, 5, 6 plus 6 is 12, so I would have taken 2 points of damage. Except I think I've got something that gives me an extra point of armour against demons. Can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, +1 armour when suffering attacks on demons. The Shield of Faith. So that does 1 point of damage. And then the third attack is a 3. I'm going to try and tank it again, which I do. So most of that went on my armour, thankfully. So then the remaining deviants would have all moved round and ended up where they are, and I'm going to get hit again another 3 times by this deviant to my left. So first attack misses, second attack hits me. I'm going to try and tank it again. That's 12 damage. My armour's 10 plus the shield's bonus, so I'll take 1 wound. And then the third attack is a miss. I think I got away with that. I can't keep doing that though, so we need to murder those.
Who's got some murder bunnies?
Murder bunnies, release the murder bunnies.
I need the Darklight, that's what I need.
What now?
Darklight.
I'm a bit concerned.
There's a big bunny that bounded across the field last night
And ripped off the goblin's face off.
and took out someone's flatulence.
Oh, that was dealing with Jerome the Flatulent.
Initiative 5 now, so it's the who wants to roll for behaviour for the shaman?
Vicky, you're up. You're getting to do one.
Fine. 4. Just fine, it's not healing itself.
No, it's fire gaze. Right, so I think it's probably going to move along. Probably 2 maybe? No, it's got to move along at least 3 and then it can hit Jack. So, going to hit you on a 2+ Jack. It's a 6. That doesn't sound good. On a critical, the target is ignited and must still roll for wounds. So you got 1d6 plus M fire wounds. Mine value is 5. Oh Christ, that's 10 fire wounds.
There's nothing I can do about it. I've got nowhere I can tumble to. I just have to take that. Unfortunately, that means I need healing desperately, guys. I have 4 health remaining.
Liam, you're up next.
Yeah, I don't have faith. Oh, did I? I didn't take faith this turn, did I? Or did I?
Nope.
Don't think I
Don't
did.
know. I want to say no.
I don't have enough faith to help you out, Jack.
Oh dear.
Oh no, I tell a lie. Forbidden Word is 6, and with my perks I can get that down to a 4, so I could do Forbidden Word. So I'm gonna do Forbidden Word against. Do you want me to target? If I target a deviant in front of Vicky, it doesn't have much life left, so I wouldn't actually get much out of it. So I'm going to hit the deviant to my left with Forbidden Word. So 1d6 plus charisma. So I've done a total of 8. So Jack, you get 8 life.
I get 8.
You get 8. I've done 8 wounds on the one adjacent to me. I have no faith left, it's all gone. I didn't move, so I get a stamina back, and then I'm going to put my 3 attacks on the deviant behind me that's in front of Vicky. So first one misses, second one misses, bloody hell. Third attack misses, and I've got a 4th attack as I cast a miracle. 4th attack misses. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Help.
Can I say something there?
Yeah.
Who's next?
Jack.
If Liam's just gone, then
Vicky?
Vicky's next.
Vicky, you're up. Right, Vicky, what are you up to?
Where am I? Am I stood right next to a deviant?
Yeah. So you've got one in front of you.
Okay, well what I can't see. Okay. Oh, you rolled a 1, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah.
I have no magics whatsoever. Bollocks.
I think that's the first time I've heard you swear in this game.
Yeah, I save it for rare occasions. Well, I'm clearly not moving, so I'm gonna get stamina back.
That's a positive.
Yeah.
Can you finish off that deviant with like a blade or something?
I can trade hand items, can't I?
Yeah, you would have been able to.
Okay, so I've got a blade in my hand. I will try and shiv it.
Okay.
Need to get a 4 or something. That was a 2. That's a 4. Okay, so the second attack hits.
Wonders.
That's 3. I've done 8. That's damage. What's his endurance?
6.
So 2 wounds.
You only need to do one more and it's dead.
Well, I'm not doing that. I missed.
I even said so.
Yeah, it said no.
Oh, that's
One dice.
that's a real shame. Have you got anything else, Vicky, or are you spent?
I'm spent because I've got no magic.
Okay, so Colossal Dreadworm, who wants to roll for behaviour?
Not my turn.
Fine. Colossal Dreadworm is on behaviour 1.
So,
Sound good?
it's going to be doing Insatiable Bite. Oh, that would be me then. Oh no. Insatiable Bite, so it's 1 dice and it hits on a 3. It's hit me. Oh my god. I cannot take 3d6 damage plus 8. So I'm gonna have to spend 2 stamina to tumble back. Nothing I can do about that. So I'm now in the doorway, falling over, the morphine. And that's it. Darkness roll. So is it Jack now for darkness?
No, it is me, isn't it? No, I fouled up on what we were getting. I didn't do a darkness roll. So, darkness. Oh, it's a 3.
It hovered on 1 for a little while though.
Literally tinkered on the edge.
We
What's
can't
the magic?
take any more ones. Okay, 3's good. We need to find a way of just ending this because we're just wading through treacle.
Right, it's me. I would like to send in Trouser Snake against the most damaged.
Deviant?
Yeah,
Well, one in front of Vicky's only got 1 wound left.
yeah. So I'll send in the snake at that. Come on, snake. Actually hit. Snake hit. Snake did 13 damage.
Oh, it's gone then. It's gone.
Right. So with that out of the way, you know what's coming next, don't you?
I'm not sure. Where are you gonna put it though? Are you looking to spread damage on deviants or concentrate it on the dreadworm and try and finish it?
It's a 4x4 square, mate, so it's going to fill the room, and I have to separate the damage out.
Is that wise then? Would it not be better to concentrate it on the dreadworm since it's almost dead?
Well, I'm just thinking this deals 6 attacks down.
But you'll be dealing just watered down damage to a load of different models and possibly not killing anything.
Well, it's 6 attacks all at full damage if they hit, that's all. So, up to you.
I'll go with that. I would do it.
I'm tempted to say it's worth just doing it to see if I can polish off the deviants, or at least soften them up for you two.
Okay.
To see what it leads to. How many deviants are in there? Is that 3?
No, there's 4 in there.
There's 4 in there still. Okay, so I'll be doing 2 attacks on the Dreadworm, and 1 each on the... Right, well, I think it's still worth it personally.
Okay.
Dave, what's your thoughts?
There you go.
Okay, so arrow storm time. So do you want to do the dread one first?
Yeah, might as well. So let's do the 2 on the Dreadworm first, then radiate out. So, first one, 4+. Missed, unfortunately. Second one, fucking missed.
So
Okay, so we're both threes.
deviant, deviant at the back.
Deviant got hit. 14.
So less the 6.
8.
8 wounds.
Next one, the one in front of it.
Crit, 22 damage.
Less the 6.
16.
Which 16 wounds. Okay, so it's got 2 left. No, I'm going to struggle to mark these. Okay, next one.
Missed on 3.
Okay, and then the last one is already carrying 8 damage. 8 wounds, sorry.
He's close, but you just can't quite get over the line.
Hit. 16 damage, so 10
10
wounds.
Oh, that will finish that one off. Just about gets it. Cool. Okay.
3 attacks. Yeah, 3 attacks all failing on it. 3. Oh well, that's that.
Did you do the snake first?
Yeah, the snake killed one of the deviants.
Did you do the snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, already done it.
Oh, right, okay, cool. So, Dave, you're up?
Right, so am I threatened at all?
No, you've got a clear route into that room. You can go where you want.
So, Rebecca, do you reckon I should go for the worm or go for the deviant?
I reckon you should kill the worm because the worm could
Right,
just
okay.
keep chucking out more deviants.
I'll go for the worm.
Because Vicky can probably screaming siren the deviants.
That's true. Right, okay, put me on the worm then.
Okay.
First attack. It's a crit, have 20 wounds.
20 wounds. Nice. More of that, please, Dave.
And when is it down to?
Yeah, what have we got left to do?
We're currently on 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120.
Got 30 left.
Yeah.
Okay, second attack. It's 15 more wounds.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's then Fury to hit it again.
It's got an extra wound floating around as well that I forgot about.
So it's got 16 left.
14 left.
14 left. Right, last attack. Missed.
Oh, God. So close.
I'm going to spend 3 more to get another stamina back.
Do you not spend Fury to get another go?
I've done that already. That was the last one that missed.
Can you not do it again?
No, can I do it once?
Just dragon.
It's like your spells.
If I could do it again, I would be doing it again.
Okay, so the deviants are all going to go next. So.
How many deviants got left? 2?
No, 3. And they're all doing 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a lot of punishment, unfortunately, Dave. There's not a lot we can do about it. So the first deviant, yeah, but you can't keep doing it. Once you've gone back, the next one's just going to crash into you, and then the dreadworm's going later.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to kind of kill these things outright, really. So, ready for the first 3 attacks from the first deviant?
Not really, but okay.
So hits on a 3, it's hit you. What do you want to do?
What is it doing?
2d6 damage plus 6.
2d6 plus 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to evade. I'm gonna have to evade. I can't. I've got no choice. If I can't tumble, I have to evade.
You can tumble, but that one won't be able to attack you anymore. But you've got 2 more deviants that can just move up.
Yeah, I've got to try and keep some stamina for them. So.
Okay.
I have to evade. I can't just sit there and take that one because that would just murder me.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, Dave, is it better to spend 2 stamina and tumble out of this one's way, or potentially use 3 stamina because you're evading each time? If you use 2, that leaves 1 for the next.
Yeah. All right.
But you've got another deviant to come around the corner, and then there's a 3rd one, and then you've got colossal dreadworm.
I can't evade or tumble all of that, so I'm probably going to die if I'm taking all that many hits.
There's a high risk of it, yeah. Unless we can kill that.
If you tumble back, will you not be closer to us, so one of the deviants would attack one of us instead?
No, because they're going to get... Well, possibly. One of them could go... One of them could go onto me. But I've only got 1 stamina left.
So will I if I tumble.
But if you potentially evade all 3 of this one's attacks, you're going to have no stamina at all.
I think I'm going to have to do that and try and spread some of the hits out. I can't afford to take that many attacks.
Okay, so you're going next to me, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this next one's then going to move up to here. And then after we've dealt with this one, we're going to have a 3rd one. So this one we'll have to put on me, and then you're going to have another deviant on you in a minute. So let's just move these around. Right, okay, so first attack on me is a crit. Oh, I'm screwed. God, I won't be able to use my armour. That's probably going to kill me. There's nothing I can do about that. So I mitigate. I think it's 7 I worked out from before. So 5, 6 plus 6 is 12. Take away the 7. 5 wounds.
Could have been a lot worse.
It could have been, but I can't take that again. I will literally be dead. Okay, next one is a 2. Thankfully that misses. And the 3rd one is a 4. That's going to hit me. Oh, God. I've only got... Oh no, I've got 18 life. I'm going to have to try and tank this. That's not good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
You can take 5.
I can tank 11, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I only take 4, yeah.
I'm on 14 wounds out of 18.
Okay, you need to heal yourself next turn.
Yeah, I won't have enough faith to do it. So, Dave, you're going to take another deviant.
Okay.
So 3 wounds, sorry, 3 attacks coming at you. So first one misses.
Right, for that. Yeah.
Next one's a crit.
Oh, I'm going to have to evade, but that's my last stamina point.
Oh, critical hits also make you prone.
I'm immune to prone.
So, no, I'm not though, so I'm prone.
Alright, yeah. Okay, but I'm immune to it.
I am massively screwed. Right, so are you evading this, Dave?
Yeah.
So, oh god, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
I take 2 wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's another crit.
Oh, I can't do anything. I've got no stamina.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds.
I'm going to take another 6.
Or 11 damage, sorry.
I'm down to 10 wounds out of 21.
Right. I think we need to burn a cursed heart, don't we? Just to get 3 back
I
each.
think we do.
What's the darkness roll currently?
3. You've got a demon egg as well, Dave, so except you can only use that in your go.
Yeah, I'll have to use it on my next go, assuming I'm alive.
Yeah, we've got the shaman next. So do you want to hold back on the cursed heart until the shaman's gone?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably
Yeah.
good.
Right, who wants to roll for behaviour on the shaman?
I'll do it. 2.
Damn it.
Better than injuring us.
Yeah, probably because I'm healing the wounds that we've put on him.
He's a pain, but
Yeah, so he's going to be healing. So each shaman will heal the most wounded scorns, including themselves, for 1d3 plus mind. So 5 plus 5, so it's healed 10.
Well, it was D3, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. So that would
That's
have
8.
been
Be 8.
no, that the D3 would have been it would have been 3, wouldn't it? So we'll get 2 back.
2 back.
Are we going to have to call it? Because can we finish this?
Yes. We'll do one more turn.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So who we got next? Me.
So we've got 50.
yeah.
So all I can do is stand up. I can't get any stamina back. So
But you can smash the deviants in front of you.
yeah. I need to get away from the front line, really. You could almost do with you moving me away, Vicky. Don't have enough.
Do that, but I can't do it obviously until my go, so you might as well smash them for the time being.
I'm going to hit this one diagonally opposite me, so we're all currently wounded. I just need to kind of hope I can kill it, try and get some faith off of it. So rolling to hit is a crit, that's good. So that would do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
So that's 11 wounds.
So that would actually kill it, which gives me 2 faith back.
You did.
I think
Are we using the cursed heart, by the way?
we haven't decided yet. I'm gonna have to burn my faith to give me forbidden word, I think,
Yeah.
because I need to
that's
get some
sensible.
life, which I'm gonna put on the dread worm because we've got to get rid of it. So
You really said
it's gonna take 1d6 plus charisma wounds. So I rolled a 6 plus my 6 is 12. So
1 life left. No, sorry, 2 life left.
How many did you just do?
14, 12.
Yeah, 2 life left.
5, 5, another 2 on top of that one. I'm going to replace that one for 3, I think.
Just replace all the tokens with 2 wounds.
I could do,
Or is that-
yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, that sorts my health out a lot. And I can't do any more attacks because I've got nothing next to me. And I've spent all my faith to do Forbidden Word. So unfortunately there's nothing else I can do. So Vicky, I think.
Cool. I haven't got any enemies directly next to me, have I?
No.
Cool. So, using my javelin, I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to shoot.
But Vicky, that takes you into the attack phase. You sure you want to do that? Because you could do things like, if you moved me back a square of your spell, you could then move diagonally forwards and be in the room and then do Screaming Siren.
I can't because I already have weak knees. If I screw up a 4 dice roll again,
Oh, bugger.
I can't do Screaming Siren again.
You
I
go-
think I'm better staying where I am
Finish off the
and
worm.
throwing my javelin at the worm, yeah.
Okie doke.
Well, I've hit. So I've done 12, take 10. It's dead! I killed the worm.
Yes.
Finally dead. Thank
Thank God for that.
fudge for
I
that.
might have to live through this.
Ugh.
Damage I've done to the worm, but it finished it off.
Right.
Okay, I still have the javelin spear thing left, so I'm going to fire it at probably the most wounded.
Which is the one diagonally opposite Dave. It's currently on 15, 16, 17, 18. That can't be right. 18 wounds. It'd
I'm
be-
pretty sure it was on 17. I have 1 left.
Okay, are you going to go for that one?
Yeah, are either of the others wounded?
No, that last one in the room is not wounded at all.
Well, yeah, I'll go for the wounded one. Unless I shoot. I was thinking of the shaman.
You can't reach it.
I can magic myself there.
But you won't finish the shaman off realistically, will you? Because those deviants are ruining us at the moment.
Yeah, the deviant's dead.
Cool.
So I still have all my magic.
I'm trying to heal Liam a little bit. So actually, how healed is Liam after that?
Liam, how much damage have you taken?
I've only taken 2 wounds now, so Dave might need a helping hand.
I've lost 11.
Okay, I'm going to try and heal yourself, Dave.
Okay,
You are healed by 2.
thank you.
That. Do you want moving, Liam?
I don't think so, unless you guys want to create walkway space into the room, because Dave and I are blocking the door at the moment.
Could move Dave next to the deviant because he goes before the deviant next turn, and that means he'll get stamina back.
That's a good shout.
Yeah. You just need to move 1, don't you?
Mm.
I didn't do it.
So, darkness roll, Mr. Liam.
I'm going to use a spinner.
And so there is no.
The will of misery.
Oh, Vicky's going to do something else.
Oh, sorry, we're spinning. We're spinning.
I've got 3 magics left.
Okay, well, it was a 5 anyway, so do you want to do your thing, Vicky, and then...
I was just going to try and imbue Dave with pain. Which I have done successfully.
That's +2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled 2 dice.
Right, darkness was 5, so you get all of your stuff, and it's on to me. I'm guessing I can't see the shaman from where I am, so I'm going to have to move.
No, you can. You're literally on the diagonal, Jack.
Cool. How much do we want that thing dead immediately?
Well, if we kill these 2 models, we finish the dungeon.
Because I could drop the arrow storm on just that one thing.
Well, no, because you can see the other one as well, so you'd have to do it.
No, because it's in a particular area, not everything I can see.
Yeah.
So I could do that, or I could attack it straight off. Well,
You're-
I'm going to send the snake at it first.
Before you do it, Jack, your regular hits hit on 3+, don't they? Are they not a bit more of a reliable option?
They are. It's just the idea of throwing 6 at it kind of amused me, that was all.
Regular hit.
Yeah. I'll go for the normal shots. Snake missed. Normal arrow.
Who are you shooting at? Deviant?
No,
No,
the
shaman.
shaman.
Have you not got? Do you need to move away from it to get in sniper range?
It's 4 away, isn't it?
No, it's currently 2 squares.
2.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really.
still not.
Yeah, promise we can't see the top of the T-junction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's literally. I'm gonna move it down a bit, but it's literally right next to you.
Oh, I see. In that case, yes, I would have moved away, so I was 4 away from it.
Move him 2 up, so he's.
If you go by the door, that would create enough separation to hit on a 3+.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, not whether it actually matters. That's 4.
Oh, he hit.
Say I've hit, regardless, and I would have hit it anyway. But, okay. First hit's damage is
Nice.
17. So, what's his
6.
endurance? 6, 11 wounds.
Cool.
Replaces what he healed.
Yep.
I think you've only got about 4.
He's got 32 in total.
Hits.
16, 10 wounds.
Nice.
He must be dead now, surely.
Yeah, you've literally just killed him. Done 33, and he had 32 life, so he is gone. So, Dave, do you want to do the honours?
Right, so am I engaged in anything at the moment?
No.
Right, I was moving a position to get both the deviants then.
There's only 1 deviant left, so you can literally
Oh, is there?
move. Yeah, you can
my
move
screen's
down.
not updated, there's 2 on it. Right, okay, well, first attack. Missed, of course it did. Second attack. Missed. On
Oh,
1.
God.
I'm going to burn the Fury because I might as well. And hit it. What life has it got left?
It's fresh, so
18.
what are they? 18?
Ah, yes, I got 19 wounds on it.
Nice, nice.
Sent the fucker into orbit.
Bloody hell.
And most he died.
That's like 3 hours to do a quest
To
room.
worry about.
2.5 hours of 1 quest room.
My God.
How much did we have?
Oh, bloody hell.
How much what, sorry, Vicky?
How many seekers did we have?
Well, do you want to do the soul count and the reward and then call it a day?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
It's a reward if we survived.
Seekers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So human calculator time.
Uh-huh.
So the Seekers, soul-wise, they're worth 5 souls each.
That's 60, so it's 15 each.
Then we got Savages, so there are 5 Savages and they were worth 7 souls each.
35, that's 5. That'll be 2 of us with 9.
No, hang fire on that, Dave. Got a long way to go.
Okay.
And then you got.
60 and 35.
So just do the total, running total, and then we got 3 shaman, who are 14 souls each.
Nice. 14.
And then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deviants, which are 6 souls each.
60.
Lovely.
And then a colossal dreadworm, 1, thank fudge,
5.
which was 70 souls.
70.
70 souls.
Nice.
All hail the game creator.
267 souls.
Yep.
4-way split on that.
Well, 26 divided by 4, 13, 65, and then 7 left.
So 65 each plus 2 each, and 1 person gets 1, I suppose.
Yeah, so,
67 times 3 and 1 is 66.
yep.
Say that again.
Well,
Whoever gets
I'll
seven,
take the
one of us
least.
gets
I'll take the
6.
least amount. So what was the least amount?
66.
Sorry.
I think you've got the total souls for everybody there, Liam.
Yeah. So I'm on 96. What am I going up to?
Well, with 66, what have you got? 102, 162.
162. And then we've got Dave next, who's on 96.
I'm on 163.
163. Vicky.
What am I?
Vicky's on 96.
163 as well.
163. And then Jack is on 96. 163.
What's the quest reward and the
Wow.
encounter stuff we get?
That is a massive amount of souls. The quest. Good point. I closed the quest book a long time ago. That's like 2 weeks ago.
Please object. We've only just got the objective to the room.
Yeah,
What the?
I've just got to find it because it's one of the campaign ones. So I think we were doing chapter 5 for Bloodmoon Guild.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know what? We haven't actually finished. Well, we kind of have. One person needed to perform a search action in the quest room, so I would have had my turn left. I just walked in and did a search. It's to place the. It's to basically set off the dynamite, the barrels, the powder kegs.
Do you have to be anywhere in the room?
Yeah, just anywhere in the room. So the reward. So each accursed receives crowns equal to 50 times 1d3. Do you want me to use the spinner for this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So firing up the spinner.
Each.
Yeah. So off it goes. And it is be kind, be kind. It's a 3, so that's not too bad. So
100 each.
It's D3, so
yeah,
that would be a
100
100
each. So we're all getting 100 crowns, which is pretty good.
So what does that put me on to?
So Jack is on 101. I'm just working back through the tabs. Vicky is on 100 exactly. Dave is on 101. And I'm on 101. So it was just Vicky actually who was down a crown. And that is it.
no loot.
What? No. Oh no, there's loads of loot actually from all the different groups of monsters we killed. So, oh Christ. We did, I'm just gathering up cards. If I can find them. The cards are buried. So we got that one, that one. Is it this one? No, okay. So it looks like, wow, it looks like we've got 3 rare loot cards. Because we did the Colossal Dreadworm 12 Seekers, which has a reward of 2 rare loot cards. Damn straight. And then we've got another rare loot card. So you got 3 chances at the Carnal Bow, Jack.
Come on, give me the Carnal Bow.
First one. Crystal of Life, weighs 1. It's a consumable, which is good. You may immediately discard this item upon dying. You will not lose souls or have to roll on the injury chart. You are also revived with 2d6 healed wounds at the start of your turn. That is amazing.
I have space to hold it.
We all have space.
We all have space.
I don't. Give any consumables up.
Which
Still the squishiest, and we can pass it around.
which character are we most crippled by when they die?
Well, me or Dave,
I was
probably.
going to say, yeah.
Then you probably give it to one of those 2 for the moment.
I'd have to give somebody a consumable if I take it.
Okay, give it to Jack.
I'll take it.
Jack.
Well, yeah, either or. The thing is, I've got a lot more armour than Dave, but I've got a hell of a lot less health than anybody.
Okay, so Jack then has the Crystal of Life for the moment.
Cool. I'll take it. We can always discuss it later, but for now.
Yeah. And then, so the next one. You ready? Oh, Vicky. And this is why you want a one-hand weapon like the javelin. I have a primordial.
Is this my crystal thing that mitigates source 1 and 2 burns?
Try not to get excited. I have a primordial equipped. You will ignore the effects of level 1 or 2 source burns.
Oh,
Wait.
nice.
Is there a little squill?
There was a bit.
Is there a puddle of urine underneath you?
No. None that we've noticed.
Thinking I currently can't carry it, I don't think. I'm not sure what my weight is.
No, we'll have to leave it behind.
Yeah, it's gone. We're going to have to drop it on the floor. Those are the rules. At this point, Vicky, you are going to have to drop something. I mean, even if you dropped your sandals, we can just buy those back in town.
That's fine. I haven't got an up-to-date sheet, so I might have a space. I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
I'm sure you don't.
You're currently weight 12, and it
Yeah,
doesn't. The only rubbish item in there really is the sandals, and you can buy those back for not a lot of cash.
Yeah, fine. Ditch them.
Okay, so if you,
Drop in your hand, you're not going to be carrying. Because if that's going to go in one hand, you're not going to be carrying.
I don't think it needs to be equipped.
I thought it did.
it has to be equipped.
Yep.
So
That's fine.
you'd have to swap out your mummified hand or whatever, but you know that thing sells for a lot.
Having said that, the mummified hand sells for 100.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the sandals you buy them for like 15 or whatever, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, fine. I'll drop that and I'll pick that up. I'll let you edit my sheet.
Yeah, that's
Mine's a little
cool.
bit up.
We'll jig it around. So, Jack, is he going to be happy or sad?
Yep.
It's not what you want, but it's good. It's the Skin Stitcher. It's actually really good armour. When you equip it, it's a complicated one. It gives you +1 evasion, +2 armour, and +4 health.
As much as I would love that, I have to keep on the armour I'm wearing as a set. I think that's all yours, mate.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll figure that out later because it's complicated, but it does weigh 2. So, Dave, are you able to hold it for the minute?
I can if I take my shoes off.
I think I've got.
Okay, well, in the interest of...
Jack's. We haven't got to keep buying all these sandals.
Okay. Jack's, are you on the slim fast plan, are you?
I'm fairly sure I've got. Wait, my limit is 14.
You're currently 13. You wouldn't be able to hold it.
I'll take my shoes off then.
Dave, shoes are coming off. So skin stitcher. We can have a look at that later because there's obviously it's getting times marching on now. So
It's almost early.
I only have to be up for work in like 4.5 hours.
okay, well with that in mind, I'm gonna stop recording.